American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Leopard Arena and day one of the Charles K. Hately Classic for 2026 here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us for day one, and the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Lindsay Leopards wrapping up with the last two games of the day here. The Leopardettes getting set to take on the Lady Bulldogs of Cache. We'll have the Leopards and the Harrah Panthers coming up after this. We'll talk about that coming up here in just a little bit. But my name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us for this broadcast of Lindsay Leopardette and Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here in Lindsay on KBLPlive. I'm alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon, and it's a beautiful day in Lindsay, a beautiful day for a lot of basketball that's happened today.
Absolutely. Started the morning out a little bit stormy, some tornadoes in the area, as I recall. But turned out being a beautiful rest of the day. Pretty good turnout here in Lindsay for this tournament. So privileged to be in a position to put on a good tournament here in Lindsay each year, and happy for all the people that have joined in this tournament. Happy for the people that have tuned in to us throughout the day. We hope that you enjoyed that, although no audio. We were able to put the stream on during the day just without sound, and so you can watch the game. So hopefully there's viewers out there who have enjoyed that. We're happy to be able to provide that.
Absolutely, and because of that, and because of the fact that we're running behind, we're going to jump right into this girls matchup. They're going to take on a Lady Bulldog team that comes in 6-4 on the season. This is their first game since Christmas break. Had a couple of games right at the very end of December on the 29th and 30th, but they came back after the break. This is their first game back, so they've played some big teams, played some really good teams, ranked teams out of 4A. So we were just talking to assistant coach Johnny Dodd, and his summation is if the Leopardettes play the defense that we know they can play and get some baskets to fall, he likes their chances. They've got some athletes on this Lady Bulldog team, but the Leopardettes coming off of a pretty disappointing loss, although expected loss to the number one team in the state, and the Lady Warriors, 73-23 back on Tuesday night. And only 4 Leopardettes scored in that game. Gracie Bray had a 2-3-point game night and had 2 threes on the night, finished with 8. And then Addie Dodson finished with 8, had 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. She shot every free throw for the Leopardettes Tuesday night. But with that, the Leopardettes come in 4-5 on the game tonight, and so we'll see how they stack up against the Lady Bulldogs from Cache High School. Soon we're fixing to have a national anthem, and so we're going to send it back up top to J.D. Scruggs. And we'll do that. We'll come back with your starting lineups and the tip-off between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Cache Lady Bulldogs right after this on KBLP Live.
United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Beam, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Welcome back to Leopard Arena. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here courtside. We get set for the first round, a matchup for the Lindsay Leopardettes in the 2026 edition of the Charles K. Hately Classic. The Lindsay Leopardettes face off against the Cache Lady Bulldogs. And we'll start with the starters for Cache. They will send out number one. That is Cadence Fricky. She is a 5'7" sophomore. Number 3 is Avery Probst, 5'6" junior is Probst. Number 4 is Madison Lima, 5'6" sophomore. Number 21 is Corrine Carter, a 5'7" junior. And they'll round out with number 23, Tinley Webster, the 5'9" freshman. Head coach for the Lady Bulldogs is Bo Thomason. He is assisted by Carmen Glenn and Christian Dedman. Again, the Lady Bulldogs come in 6-4 on the season. The Leopardettes looking to bounce back from that loss on Tuesday night to the Lady Warriors from Washington and come in 4-5 on the season. So we'll get the starters for the Leopardettes, and they will start at guard, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 5, that is Abby Dodson. Number 20 is a 5'8" junior, Kylie Byram, starts at the forward position. Sophomore guard, 5'6", Briley Russell, wears number 21. At guard will be number 25, a 5'3" junior. That is Marisol Hernandez. And we'll round out at forward, a 5'10" junior. That is Addie Dodson. Dodson Hernandez, Russell Byram, and Dodson will have Abby and Addie Dodson on the floor. For the head coach of the Lindsay Leopardettes, Jacob Russell, he is assisted by Johnny Dodd. And again, the Leopardettes 4-5. Coming into tonight's matchup. Glad you're here with us as we'll wrap up day one with the Leopardettes and the Leopards immediately following. And we are about 35 minutes or so behind schedule. Had an overtime game earlier today. I think kind of threw things off.
But, hey, not too bad. 30 minutes for an all-day tournament. It's a pretty tight run ship, I'd say. They've stayed that close with an OT game.
Absolutely. Don't see this very often. They've just basically covered the whole floor, but Cash will control the tip into the backcourt, and Fricky will bring it across. Hernandez picks her up as the Leopardettes start out in a man. Right wing Carter. Back up top to Probst. Goes back over the left side to Fricky. Lost a handle on the ball. It's a little loose. Finally be tracked down by Lima, but stepped on the half line and goes back court. And the Leopardettes force a turnover.
Absolutely hounded there by Marisol to start this game. I love the defensive intensity right off the bat. Let's hope the Leopardettes can keep that up tonight. You mentioned Johnny Dodd said one of the keys to the game. I would agree with him completely.
The defense got to be there, and they already got a sub coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 22, Maisie Nunley, the 5'6" junior, checks in, and Fricky checks out. Not sure what may have happened there, but Russell ran right into some trouble there, but got it to Hernandez. Left wing to Abby. Back up top, Hernandez. Russell right back to Hernandez. Right side, Russell. Zone here. Got it to the right elbow. Byram back up top. Abby for three. That one doesn't go, but Addie, the offensive board, and she's fouled with the putback attempt. As Corrine Carter picks up the first foul of the ball game, and Addie Dodson will head to the line to shoot two. Addie's first one on the way, up and good. Leopardettes start out with the lead. Addie readies for her second one. It is on the way. It is also good. 5 of 6 the other night. She starts out 2 for 2 and gives the Leopardettes a 2-0 lead here as we're nearly a minute into this first quarter. Across the timeline comes Probst. Goes right to the right elbow. Carter looking for somewhere to go. Tries to drive in. They work it back around the left corner for Nunley. Back up top to Probst. Right wing gives it to Webster. Webster back over left side. Carter drives down, dumps it to the corner. Then from down the lane, and they're going to count the basket, give her an and one as Webster drove the left side of the lane, got the basket, and the foul on Abby Dodson. That's the first foul on the Leopardettes. But Webster ties it up with the basket and a chance to give the Lady Bulldogs their first lead of the game, but can't hit the free throw. Rebound tipped right back to Webster. Takes it to the glass, but missed it. This time Addie comes away with a miss. Tie game at 2. Byram to Hernandez. Man defense here from the Lady Bulldogs. Hernandez nearly lost it. Russell now takes it into the left corner to Byram. Skip pass all the way to the right side to Abby. Abby, step back three on the way, back iron. Addie fights for the rebound and going to get whistled for the foul trying to get there. That'll be her first, the team's second. Two-two game. 2 minutes into this first quarter. Right wing Probst. Back up top, work it back over to Fricky, who's back in the ball game, and Fricky traveled.
Hounded again there by Marisol. She wasn't giving her an inch.
Abby inbounds right in front of us, gives it to Hernandez. Fricky waits for her. She'll give it to Abby instead. Into the right corner. Addie catch fire three off the top of the backboard, but Hernandez comes away with the offensive board. Gets it to Abby. Right elbow jumpers off the side, no good. Rebound pulled down by Carter. Carter drives it all the way under the basket. I'm not sure how she kept from stepping out of bounds under there. Webster trying to turn around on Addie. Can't get it done. Now she's trapped, and now we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Thomason from the Lady Bulldogs to save a possession. 5:28 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied up at 2. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
5:28 left to go here in the first quarter, and it is 2-2. We're not setting any scoring records so far.
We are not. It's been pretty intense defense on both sides.
Both sides. Fricky looks to inbound on the baseline. Got it to Webster, stepped through a double team, and somehow got that one to go up and in. And Hernandez took a shot to the face and maybe to an eye.
In the eye, I would say.
Can't open her eyes. Now she kind of does. We're going to get someone to go check on her. Gracie Bray is going to check in to replace her, but Hernandez took a pretty good shot there, it looks like. Glad to see that.
Let's hope that doesn't swell shut on her or something like that. I bet you she'll be back here before too long.
Tough cookie.
She is tough indeed.
So Bray in the ball game, gets it on the left wing, double team, brings it back up top, sends it into the left corner for Byram. Down the baseline, jumper too strong. Rebound, Addy goes back up underneath as her shot rejected, and it's pulled down by Fricky. Gives it ahead to Probst on that right wing. Sends it back up between the circles to Carter. Inside Webster, turns around to the right hand, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Loose rebound, Carroll, no, Webster comes away with it. In the corner, Probst for three, that'll go. 7-2. 7-0 run here from the Lady Bulldogs. Bray's three left corner doesn't go. Fricky pulls down the defensive board. Here come the Lady Bulldogs with a 5-point lead in the basketball. Webster again turns around on Dodson and then just threw it away.
Tell you what, the Leopardettes are going to have to find a way to get that ball inside. We've so far settled for just passing around the perimeter and just taking perimeter shots.
Russell, right corner, Addy. Bray, right wing, skip pass to the left wing to Abby. Back to Russell in that left corner. Dribbles it back up top. Right wing to Abby. Trap comes, gets it back over Russell. Out to Bray. Has her shot blocked from that three, and it ends up in the hands of Corrine Carter. Leopardettes not able to avoid those traps when they come. Right wing, Probst back up between the circles to Nunley. Left wing, Probst. Up top. Carter looks to drive in on Abby. Double teamed by Russell. Sends it back up top to Lima. Shot from Nunley won't go. Abby Dodson with the miss. Pushes it up. Sets the offense up. Drives the left side of the lane. Sends it to the left corner to Byram. Russell trying to get away from Carter. Drives all the way down the lane. Gets it to Abby for a wide open three. Got it!
Finally.
Definitely needed that to happen.
Absolutely. We were very, very, very cold. That's the first field goal.
5-7. I think a while ago, by the way, I gave Probst credit for that three. It was actually Madison Lima, number 4, that hit the three a while ago for the Lady Bulldogs. So I need to correct it. I wrote it down correctly on my score sheet, but I didn't give the name correctly.
Well, I wrote it on my score sheet the way you said it, so I guess I got to change it too.
My apologies. The reason I brought it up, I realized I was calling the wrong name on the wrong number.
Well, that's okay.
Number 10, J.C. Anderson, the junior, checks in for the Leopardettes. They get it to Webster off the inbound, steps through a double team.
Got that one.
The reverse layup goes up and in, and she's got 6 of the 9 points for the Lady Bulldogs. We've got 2:35 left to go here in the first. Bray gets it right wing, drives in, sends it out into the corner for Addie Dodson. It's all the way back up top to Addie. Quickly left side, JC for three, no. But we're going to get a push off on the rebound from Addie Dodson. She's got 2 personals, 3 in the first quarter for the Leopardettes as we've got 2:20 left. 9-5, Lady Bulldogs with the lead. Lopez gets off the bench. Alondra Lopez, number 45, will check in for Dodson with that second foul. Lopez, the 5'9" senior. Fricky to the high post for Webster. Looks to drive down on Lopez, and then Webster threw it to the corner where she thought Fricky was, and there was nobody there. Turnover number 4 for the Lady Bulldogs. And Leopardettes looking to cut into that 4-point lead. Quickly ahead for Bray. Dodson ran off the 3-point line with a double team. Went to Anderson on the right wing. Into the corner, skip it all the way back up top to Abby. From the logo, no, right off the back iron and no good. That's a Steph Curry shot. Didn't get it to go. Nunley checks out. Number 12 is Madeline Thomason, the junior that checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. Fricky sent it over on the left wing, intended for Tatiana Ford Copeland, who had checked in. Sorry I didn't get her announced, but it was off of Ford Copeland out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball off of the 5th turnover against the Lady Bulldogs. Bray in the backcourt, back to Abby left wing. Skip pass all the way to the right side to Anderson. Lopez right corner, dribbles back up, gives it to Bray on the wing. To the right elbow, Byron back out to Lopez. 3 on the way is too strong. Anderson can't come up with the rebound, but Byron does. Abby steps up to the 3-point line, missed that one short. Fricky comes the other way. Baseline, ran over Abby Dodson, who's slow to get up. No whistles, and then we'll get a push-off called on Madeline Thomason. Her first is just the second team foul. Well, okay. Yeah. So the good thing is Marisol Hernandez is back on the floor. Good to see her back out there. She's got the basketball. Pushes it to Bray left wing. To the elbow. Lopez drives down, sends it to the corner to Byron. Work it back around to Bray, to Hernandez. Back to Bray. 3 is on the way, but short. Lopez with the miss, but can't get the rebound to go back in. She will get free throws, however. The foul goes on 23, Tinley Webster. The first on Webster, 3rd team foul. And with 52 seconds left, Lopez at the line to shoot 2, try to cut into that 4-point lead, and cannot get the first one to go. Second one from Lopez. On the way, and that one's short. Rebound Webster. And threw it away. Bray has the miss in the backcourt. Brings it up on Thomason. Hernandez with the basketball. Hounded out there by Ford Copeland, and then she threw it away. Second turnover on the Leopardettes. 37.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's still 9-5. Lady Bulldogs with the lead, and they're going to get Probst returns for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll get the inbound pass from Lima. Probst will walk it up. Suspect that Lady Bulldogs might be looking for a final shot right here. 25 seconds left. Bray is not going to make it easy. We're going to get a 5-second count. Great defense. Gracie Bray forces the turnover. So Hernandez will bring it up.
There we go.
Lopez in the lane. Yeah, count it. 9-7. Leopardettes within 2. 10 seconds left. Lima on the dribble. Goes out to Webster on the right wing. Down to 4. Down to 3. Carter to the free throw line. Jumper will not go with the buzzer. And the Leopardettes got down by, 5 at 7-2, but fought back to be a 2-point deficit at the end of 1. 9-7, Lady Bulldogs on top. We're back with the second quarter right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
You're ready to start the second quarter. It is Leopardette basketball. Bray, Hernandez, Byram, Lopez, and Anderson on the floor for the Leopardettes. Bray gets it from to corner to Byram. Down the baseline, double team, lost the handle on the basketball. Third turnover on the Leopardettes as Fricky comes the other way. Gets to the left elbow, steps through the double team, goes out of bounds. And they're going to say that Fricky was the last to touch it. It will be Leopardette basketball. That is 8 turnovers now on the Lady Bulldogs. Hernandez, left wing Bray, steps through, takes it all the way to the rack, goes out into the corner to Byram. Byram back up top. Hernandez right back to Byram. Baseline, gives it inside to Lopez. Lopez missed the first one, missed the second one, and that time Webster came up with that one, but then threw it away.
Well, that's what we got to have right there. Penetrate, get it inside to Alondra, just like that.
Lopez. 4 points, and the Leopardettes have tied the game at 9.
That's what we've been missing right there.
Yep.
Leopardettes starting out cold, just 2 of 13 in the first quarter.
Left wing, Probst has it, back up between the circles. Carter, and they go down side to Webster, turns around on Lopez, can't get around her, and then double dribbled, walked with it.
We'll take it.
Great work from Lopez in there right now, and they'll get Webster out of the game. And Carter will also check out. Nunley returns, and Lima also returns for the Lady Bulldogs. Long pass to Anderson on the right wing, and they're going to say she traveled with it.
Drug a foot just a little bit on the turnaround there.
So Lady Bulldog basketball. Lima gets it into Probst. Works on Bray all the way to the right wing. Now retreats. Comes back around a screen from Ford Copeland. Out into the corner to Lima right side. Looks for the cutter from Probst. Turns around on Bray. Can't get inside, but then got it to Ford Copeland in the lane, who missed it badly. Rebound is loose on the floor, and she came up with her own miss. Got it out to Fricky. She drives around the screen from Ford Copeland. She got it right back. Sends it over to Lima right side. Into the right corner. Nunley fires a three that doesn't go. Rebound loose, and they're going to say that they did. He signaled one way, but he called it. He signaled that it was on the going the other way, but he called the foul on Lopez.
I thought it might be. It was Nunley there, just kind of flailed her arms a little bit as the rebound was coming down. I thought she might have whacked one of the Leopardette players.
Got it in to Nunley. Blocked by Hernandez. Out of bounds, though. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs under their own basket. We're nearly 2 minutes into this second quarter. Still tied at 9. Fricky to inbound. Lob it all the way back up top for Lima. Anderson has, that is Byram that has her out there. And turnover number 11. Trying to get it over here to Nunley. Abby Dodson in the game. Sends it over to Hernandez to bring it up. Fricky waits on her as she crosses the timeline. Dribbles left. Dribble handoff to Byram. Back up top to Abby. Surveys on the handle now. Goes back to the top of the key, looking for Bray. Can't get it to her. Now needs some help. Finally, Byram will bail her out near the half line. Hernandez comes back to get it. Works around to Byram's screen, and we're going to get a bump foul on the block on Cadence Fricky. Her first. Will be the first team foul in the quarter. Byram checks out. Briley Russell back in the game for the Leopardettes. Hernandez will inbound in front of the Lady Bulldog bench. Into the backcourt for Bray. Comes right back to Hernandez. Penetrates to the elbow. Out into the right corner. And Russell went with the ball fake and shuffled her feet and traveled. Turnover number 5 on the Leopardettes. 5:20 left in the first. Still tied at 9. Lima has her right wing. Back out between the circles. Number 5 is Jada Ford Copeland. You know, that's twice I've had to save us over here with that basketball. You see my quick reflexes?
Yeah.
You did have that one. Oh, great play. Hernandez with the steal. Pushes it the other way. Now retreats back out to set it up. Abby, quick side left 3. Bray for 3. No. Dodson can't come away with it. Jada Ford Copeland. I'm going to have to go to the Jada Tatiana since I've got 2 Ford Copelands. Looks like I don't have them both on the floor at the same time, but Jada has it right wing. Back out between the circles for Nunley. Waits for the floor to balance. Dribbles left. Now goes back right. Sends it over to Carter. Back to Lima left side. Back to Jada. Into the corner. Comes right back to Jada. And then great defense from Russell. Knocks it out of bounds. In the game for the Leopardettes for the first time, number 33, the 5'4" sophomore, Paisley Kleinsasser. Bray will get a break.
Oh, too easy there.
Too easy. Got
got the foul.
Lima down the lane. Couldn't get the shot to go, but she'll get free throws. Foul called on Marisol Hernandez, her first. Just the team's second here in the second quarter, but this is free throws from Madison Lima, and the first one will on go. Webster returns. Carter checks out for Cash. Second free throw does go for Madison Lima. She's got 4 points. It's a 10-9 Lady Bulldog lead. Right wing, Abby into the right corner for Addie. Back to Hernandez. Out between the circles.
No.
Kleinsasser had it go right through her hands. A turnover, Leopardettes. I think she was about to try to decide what she was going to do with the basketball before she caught it.
Yep, took her eye off the ball.
Inbounds comes to Nunley. Trying to get it to Probst. Can't get it there. Another turnover is another steal from Hernandez.
Oh, man, I hate to see her retreat.
Yep. Addie for 3. Back iron, no good. Probst comes away with the miss. Probst in the backcourt. Gets around Hernandez. All the way down the lane. Sends it outside. Nunley for 3, and it's up and good. Timeout, Lindsay. It's a 13-9 Lady Bulldog lead. It's a 30-second timeout with 3:53 left to go here in the first half. We'll come back after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
13-9, Cash leads the Lindsay Leopardettes. 3:53 left to go here in the first half. Leopardette basketball out of the timeout. See if they can get something going here offensively. Hernandez goes to Kleinsasser left wing to the elbow. Nearly turned it over, but right back to Hernandez. Hernandez penetrates, goes to Kleinsasser. Left wing 3 off the front of the iron, no good. And Briley Russell going up over the back for the rebound. It's going to be whistled for her first personal and the third team foul here in the quarter. Inadvertent whistle, I think, but because they already had the ball in bounds when they whistled for the sub. But Russell's going to check out. Kylie Byram returns for the Leopardettes. Probst gets the inbounds. Hernandez pushes her up the floor. Webster comes with the screen. Nunley gets it back, skip pass right side to Jada. And then
yeah, it looks like a push on Addie Dodson.
If they get
there.
Addie with that one, that is foul number 3 on Addie. Fourth team foul.
Alondra back in the game for Addie Dodson.
Yep. Probst will inbound under her own basket for the Lady Bulldogs. Alondra doing a good job of keeping it. Klein Saucer, nearly had that inbounds pass. Lima over to Probst, right side. Webster between the circles, looks to drive in, all the way down.
Good job
Abby tipped the ball, but they're going to say it was out of bounds last touched by Abby Dodson. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Lima looking the inbounds. And finally gets it to Probst in the backcourt. Dangerous pass considering she had Webster right open right in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
Lima looks to drive down. Abby cuts her off. Nunley into the right corner to Probst. Cannot get away from Hernandez. Sends it back out to the wing. Webster up top for Lima. Again around the Webster screen. Back to Probst right wing. Goes baseline. Got around Hernandez that time.
Good help right there from Alondra.
And then Alondra got the block but the foul to go with it. Lopez will pick up her second. That's the 5th team foul, so that'll be the bonus for the final 2:36 here for the Lady Bulldogs.
It's a pretty good defensive series right there by the Leopardettes, I thought. Cash went to like a 5-out kind of look, and boy, we kept them on the perimeter for most of that time.
Agreed. I thought they looked pretty good for a big chunk of that.
Yep.
Free throw from Webster up and good. She's got 7, which is half of the Lady Bulldogs points. The second free throw doesn't go, and Kylie Byron pulls down a miss for the Leopardettes. Hernandez brings it up. Abby left wing, run off the three-point line by the double team. Retreats, gets it back to Hernandez. Has the ball tipped into the backcourt by Fricky. To the high post to Lopez. Anderson right wing 3. Got it!
J.C. Anderson
pulls the Leopardettes within 2, 14-12, as we hit 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Fricky in the backcourt trying to get around Hernandez. Finally gets across the timeline. Gets around a Webster screen. Inside Webster, double team. Sends it back out on the wing to Fricky. Jada in the corner. The lob inside to Webster. Turns around to Lopez. Lost it. Turns around a second time. Steps through, and they're going to get a timeout call by Coach Thomason to save the possession with 1:41 left to go here in the first half.
Pretty good stand there by Alondra Lopez. Really thought somebody would come over there and help try to tie that ball up, but she held her off there for seemed like 5 seconds one-on-one.
Great discipline to not bite on any of those fakes. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 14-12. Cash on top. We'll come back after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Lady Bulldogs basketball out of the timeout. Fricky looking the inbounds. Can get it to Webster. And it's still loose and finally tracked down by Carter, who's back in the ball game. Left corner, Fricky. Reverses. Abby with the double team. Lopez goes to the floor to come up with the ball. And the possession arrow belongs to the Lady Bulldogs. 1.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Leopardettes back within 2 after being down by 5 at 14-9. Carter couldn't come up with the pass from Cricky, and it'll go out of bounds. That is turnover number 14 on the Lady Bulldogs, and then you're given that many opportunities. You need to make something happen on the offensive end.
Yep, for sure. Again, we've got to keep working to try to get that post entry down to Alondra, or looks like we got Byram down there right now, 2 low post.
Anderson right wing into the right corner to Byram. Back to Hernandez, back to Byram in the corner. Sends it back up top for Abby. Left side Anderson. Run off the line by Carter. Skip it back to Hernandez right side. Dribbles into the corner. Sends it to Byram on the wing. Up top for Abby. Back over to Hernandez. Into the corner Byram. Up top, Abby, catch fire threes, an air ball, nearly, but off the front of the iron. Lopez had the shot, but was blocked by Webster. Lima will bring it the other way. 40 seconds left as Jada sends it to Nunley, sends it left wing to Lima. Webster had it, nearly stripped by Hernandez. Now here goes Lima, trying to take everybody down, and she went right around the outstretched arms of Lopez and put it in. Lima's got 6 now. Back to a 4-point Lady Bulldog lead, and now we're going to get a push from Lima for her first foul of the game. Just a second team foul in the quarter. 17.6 seconds left before halftime. Tatiana Ford Copeland checks in, along with the Madeline Thomason. Abby into the backcourt to Hernandez. Probably a final shot right here from the Leopardettes. They have the possession arrow for the second half.
There we
Lopez and Webster whistled for the reach-in foul. That's her third team foul, and that'll get her out of the game. Don't want to risk her picking up 3. So Coach Thomason puts Nunley right back in. Hernandez to Abby. Down to 7, down to 6. Still has time. We got to make something happen. Now down to 3, down to 2. Hernandez not going to get it off. So Leopardettes closed it down at the end of 1-2. They trail by 4 here at halftime. 16-12, the Cache Lady Bulldogs lead the Lindsay Leopardettes here at half. We'll send it back up to J.D. Scruggs, who's running our live stream tonight. And Jeter Scruggs is running the camera. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But with that, we're going to step aside. Andrew and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats. We're back with your American Exchange Bank halftime show right after this on KBLP Live.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Back here at halftime, 16-12, the Lady Bulldogs have a 4-point lead on the Lindsay Leopardettes. It was a 9-7 game at the end of one. The Leopardettes jumped out to a 2-0 lead. It got tied at 2, and then it actually went out to be a 7-0 run for the Lady Bulldogs to take a 5-point lead there in that first quarter, and then the Leopardettes climbed back in it and made it 9-7 at the end of one, and then they went kind of back and forth in that second quarter to be down by 4 here at halftime. Looking at our officially unofficial stats, and we'll start with the Lady Bulldogs. They're led by Tinley Webster. She's got 7 here in the first half, 6 from Madison Lima and 3 from Macy Nunley, and that's all the scoring for the Lady Bulldogs, who I have 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. The Leopardettes are led by Alondra Lopez in off the bench for Addie Dodson. She picked up 4 points in the first half. 3 apiece from Abby Dodson and J.C. Anderson. They had a 3-point basket apiece for their 3 points, and then 2 free throws from Addie Dodson for her 2 points, and the Leopardettes 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. 13-11, Leopardettes were out-rebounded by 2 there in the first half, and then the number that I like is the Leopardettes have forced 14 turnovers on Cash, and the Leopardettes have only got 6. So we talked had a long discussion about turnovers with the Leopardettes, and they've done well so far in this one. Let's hope that continues.
Absolutely.
That's something we don't need to continue is the numbers you're fixing to talk about.
Yeah, we'll get into that. I'll start with the Cash girls team scoring from 2-point range. Cash 2 of 9 attempts for 44%. From 3-point range, they are 2 of 4, giving them a really solid 50% percentage there. From free throw range, on free throw shooting. They're 2 of 5, 40%, and overall from the field, they are 6 of 13 for a total of 46%. Now the Leopardette girls just 2 of 10 from 2-point range tonight so far, 20% there. They are 2 of 13 from 3-point range, coming out to just 15%. We are 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50% there. Overall, field goals from the field, 4 of 23 for just 17% on the night. That's it's going to be hard to win a ball game with just 17% shooting. So definitely going to have to improve there. Interestingly, we've taken 10 more shots than they have. They've just made more of them count. So great job on the turnovers so far. We've been averaging 24 turnovers a game thus far this year. So at 6, if we carry that out in the game with 12, then we've cut that in half, which is a great job right there. However, if we don't improve on the shooting end, then that may be all for naught.
Yeah, you got to figure out a way to get the ball inside.
Yeah,
and especially with the fact Webster picked up her second there late in that second quarter. I think, of course, the problem is Lopez has got 2 and Dodson's got 3.
Yep.
But it's going to it may come down to the attrition of who gets fouled out on the inside first. And the Leopardettes have got to be able to get some shots. And the defense of the Lady Bulldogs, you got to give them credit. That 70% shooting is not because the Leopardettes aren't hitting anything necessarily. The Lady Bulldogs are making it tough.
Yeah,
so that pressure defense is hard.
Absolutely. It's been good defense, to give everybody credit. It's been good defense on both ends of the court here tonight. So, not necessarily taking anything away from their ability to shoot. They've all been contested. However, there are some lanes down there. There is some room down there on the low post if we can get it down into whoever's playing that position. And whenever we've done so, we've been successful there. So I would, again, love to see And I'm sure they're talking about it at halftime right now in the locker room, finding out ways to get that entered down low and let those big girls take it to the rack.
Again, it is 16-12. The Lady Bulldogs on top by 4. And we got about a minute to go here. I'll do my best to try to catch you up with what happened today in the Charles K. Haley Classic and the games earlier today. And we'll start in the girls bracket. First day of the game was Harrah and Duncan girls, and it wasn't much of a contest. 70-12. Harrah defeats the Lady Demons of Duncan. The other girls' games today, Chickasha defeated Sulphur 47-21, and then Pauls Valley defeated Plainview 50-35 earlier. So that puts Pauls Valley, Chickasha, and Harrah all in the winners bracket. Duncan, Sulphur, and Plainview in the losers. On the boys' side, Chickasha defeated Duncan 52-42 earlier. Sulphur and Plainview played. It was Sulphur by 30, 69-39 the final in that one. And then the game that we saw right before our girls hit the floor, 60-42 Cash and Pauls Valley boys, as Cash defeats the Panthers in that ball game 60-42. So that puts Chickasha, Sulphur, and Cash awaiting the winner of the Lindsay Harrah boys, and Harrah girls await the winner of this girls game. And we're ready to get the second quarter underway. It's been your American Exchange Bank halftime show, and the Leopardettes have the ball to start the third quarter. Starting 5 back out there for the Leopardettes. Russell between the circles to the high post to Byram. Turns around, sends it down low to Dodson. Double teamed, got it back out to Hernandez left wing. All the way back to Russell. Abby on the right wing now, out between the circles, again to the high post to Byram. Back out to Abby right wing, run off the three-point line by Fricky. Comes back to Russell, she drives to the left elbow. Up top, Byram. Good ball movement here, looking for good shots. Addie in the corner right side, stands with it, and fell down, lost the basketball. Here comes Lima the other way. Pulls up, gives it to Fricky to set the offense. She'll hand it to Probst. Probst works to the right wing. The backdoor cut from Lima is lost it.
Lucky that didn't work out right there because it was open.
So Leopardettes forced the turnover there. They'll bring it the other way, down by 4. Hernandez across the timeline. Byram left wing, picked up by Carter into the left corner. Russell back up top to Dodson, off of her hands in the backcourt, and it's going to be an over and back. And the Leopardettes have started with 3 turnovers so far here in the third quarter.
Missed Abby Dodson cutting right there. Would have been an easy bucket if she was able to see her cutting through there. That's what we need, hit somebody on the move.
Fricky in the backcourt, picked up by Hernandez. And a hand on it by Hernandez, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Lima to Fricky, right back to Lima on the wing right side. Back out between the circles to Probst. Gets around the screen from Webster. Carter looks to penetrate, sends it left side. Probst around a flying Byram, but left the shot short. Russell comes away with a miss. Here comes Hernandez. In the lane, Byram saves it inbounds, but could not get the handle on it from Abby Dodson, and so Abby's going to check out. Gracie Bray is in the game. Inbounds pass comes to Probst. Bray waits for her over on that left wing. Here comes Webster for the screen. Addie does a good job of hedging that. Gets back to Carter. Right wing Lima in the lane. Tried to get it to Probst. Good defense by the Leopardettes. It gets knocked out of bounds, but stays with the Lady Bulldogs. Fricky on the baseline to inbounds. Still looks. Carter in the lane. Steps through, lays it in.
Oh. Great job there on the step through.
Almost 2 minutes into this third quarter before anybody scored. Russell, left side, Hernandez. Got it to Byram, left elbow. Dribbles down, sends it back to Hernandez. She goes into the lane. Baseline jumper, skips across, no good for Russell. Underneath the rebound by Lima. Carter down the lane, sends it back up top to Fricky. Got around Hernandez into the lane, layup off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Addie Dodson. Her 5th board of the night as Bray pushes the other way. Into the left corner, Byron drives the baseline, stops, left it short, and the miss tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Webster. It'll be Leopardette basketball. Fricky checks out. Nunley returns for the Lady Bulldogs. Hernandez will inbound. Got it to Russell left wing. Goes baseline, double team. Sends it back out. The backdoor cut. Up off the glass, too strong from Dodson, and Webster pulls down her 6th rebound. Probst to Lima left wing. Out into the left corner, Nunley. Run off the line by Hernandez. They work it back to Carter between the circles. Lima for 3, long way out. Webster over the back of Dodson. Can't get the shot to go, but Dodson comes back and picks up foul number 4 to send Webster back to the free throw line. She's 1 of 3 tonight there, but that's a 4th personal on Addie Dodson's going to earn her a seat on the bench for a while. And Webster knocks down the front end of 2 free throws. So Lopez returns for Dodson, and Russell will check out. Number 13, Brecken Klein. The 5'8 senior checks in. Webster misses that one. Lopez with the miss, and we're going to get the foul from Lima. Silly foul right there from Madison Lima. But her first is just the first team foul here in the quarter, so not a lot of harm done there, but it's a 19-12 ball game, 7-point lead. Pass from Byron, batted right back at her. Hernandez gets a wide open look at 3. It's short. Underneath, Lopez had it, missed the shot, and then great hustle from Bray to tie up Nunley on the rebound, and the possession arrow gets it right back to the Lady Bulldogs. Lima walks it up. Excuse me, that was Probst trying to get it to
I
Lima.
think Marisol jammed a finger right there, too.
That hurt.
Could see the wince on her face as soon as she hit that, touched that basketball.
It's that same thumb that she had taped up, and she ripped the tape off of it a while ago. And Lima has it right wing, goes down to Webster, drives around Lopez, tried to send it across to Carter. Bray tips the pass initially, but then Hernandez came away with the loose ball and then got tied up. This time the Leopardettes will have the possession arrow. Full court pressure coming up here for the Lady Bulldogs, but J.C. Anderson will check in first to replace Byram for the Leopardettes. Webster also checks out as Jada Ford Copeland returns. Klein gets the inbounds. Tried to go to Lopez, saved by Hernandez. Klein gets it.
Great job.
Ahead to Anderson, off the glass and in. Nice job.
Made something out of nothing right there. Great job.
Leopardettes back within 5. 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Probst on the handle. Bray on the defense. Dribble handoff to Nunley. Knocked away by Klein. Probst drives back down. The corner 3 off the mark, but Jada Ford Copeland comes away with the loose ball. Right wing Lima trying to get away from Hernandez. Follows her all the way into the lane. Klein nearly came up with the steal, and Hernandez does.
Got it.
Gets it ahead to Klein. Klein, the easy layup. Got it.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
So 2 turnovers. Leopardettes have forced here. They get basket off of that one to make it 19-16. They're back within 3. Probst cannot get away from Bray. Gets into the lane, turns around, needs some help. Sends it to Lima left wing. Picked up out there by Lopez. By Hernandez. Now cut off on the drive by Lopez. Skips it across to Nunley. Carter just ran over Bray. No whistle, missed the shot. And then we're going to get a push from behind on Jada Ford Copeland on Lopez coming down with the miss. Jada's second team foul, and that'll get Fricky and Webster back into the game, along with Tatiana Ford Copeland. So now I do have both Ford Copelands in the game at the same time. Klein gets the pass from Bray, and then the lazy pass back to Bray, stolen away by Probst, and she'll get the easy layup at the other end. 21-16. Lopez got it out into the corner for Anderson, went right back to Lopez underneath, who had it rejected. A lot of contact right there.
Hard to see a shot altered that badly and not have a foul call. I can't agree with that one there.
At all. So Hernandez will bring it in for the Leopardettes. Bray gets around the screen from Lopez. Gets around another screen from Lopez. Had Lopez but couldn't see her. Up top, the three. Good for Hernandez, excuse me. And the Leopardettes are back within 2, 21-19. Timeout on the floor. With 2:30 left to go here in the third, the Leopardettes call the timeout, and we'll take you with them. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go, Lindsay.
2:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Bulldog basketball out of the timeout. Some full court pressure here from the Leopardettes. Fricky will race it up the floor on Hernandez. Takes it all the way to the low post. Cut off there by Addie Dodson, who's back in the ball game with those 4 fouls. And the Leopardettes force the turnover. Hernandez gets bumped from behind and takes another tough shot right there.
She's getting a little bit beat up tonight, isn't she?
No kidding. They do get that call on Webster, which is her third. So that's a pretty big foul right there.
That could be significant.
Third team foul, so no free throws yet for the Leopardettes. And again,
that will get Webster out.
Yep, she will check out and Lima will return. Hernandez in the backcourt. Fricky waits for her. Hernandez comes to Klein on the left wing, looking for cutters. Looks to drive in, tripped and fell, but got the ball to Anderson. Anderson dribbles across the top of the key, hands it to Addie for 3. It's short and out of bounds. So we talked about the turnovers being so good in the first half. Leopardettes had 6. They've already got 7 now here in the second half. Going the wrong direction. Fricky works up the left side, chased by Hernandez the whole way. Handoff to Tatiana. She looks to take Addie into the lane, sends it out into the right corner. 3 ball, rattles around and falls through for Avery Probst. 24-19, back to a 5-point lead for the Cache Lady Bulldogs. Hernandez drives down. Klein left side. Picks up her dribble, sends it up top to Addie. Addie works on Probst down to the baseline, puts it up and in. Probst went down. Addie Dodson put it in, her first field goal of the game. 24-21, Leopardettes back within 3. We've got 1:10 left in the quarter. Fricky drives all the way down, turned the ball over, but they're going to call a foul on the Leopardettes. Not real sure about that, but
I sure didn't see much there.
Foul called on J.C. Anderson. It's just her first. It's only the second team foul. Fricky will inbound on the baseline, but they'll wait for Nunley and Carter to check in, and both of the Ford Copelands will check out, and Kylie Byram is going to check in for the Leopardettes, and Addie Dodson's going to check out with those 4 fouls. And we'll get an offensive foul called And they're going to call that on Corrine Carter. That is her second, fourth team foul now. 1:11 left to go here in the third. Leopardettes have the ball down by 3. Here comes Bray the other way. Left wing, Byram. Klein tried to get a foul call there. Anderson had to save it, falling out of bounds. Bray baseline jumper short. And rebound pulled down by Lima. And instead of a jump ball, we're going to get a foul call. And it'll go on Gracie Bray, her first, team's third.
Interesting. I
thought it was just an easy
didn't
jump
see it
ball.
that way, my man.
Yeah,
she
I agree.
Just reached in, grabbed ball.
Addie Dodson returns. Byram checks out. 54 seconds left. Leopardettes full court pressure here off the inbounds. Webster gets it. Bray has the defense. Dodson can't afford to foul. Webster takes it all the way down, missed the layup. Dodson comes away with rebound number 6. Hernandez races down, corner 3, up and good for Gracie Bray. Ties the game at 24.
Marisol with a steal on the inbound. Stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds. What a hustle. Carter's going to check in. Fricky will check out for the Lady Bulldogs. Tie game, 31 seconds left in the third.
Full court pressure.
Probst trying to get away from Bray. Can't get it done. Finally does get across his half line. Takes it all the way down to the corner. Retreats back to Carter on the wing. And another turnover if Anderson can come up with it. She finally does. And then tried to get it ahead to Hernandez. And then it's finally tracked down in the backcourt.
Whew, a lot of contact.
Yeah. And they'll get a foul called on Brecken Klein. Her first, team's fourth, so we're still not shooting free throws yet. 8.9 seconds left, and we've got a tie game at 24 here in the third quarter. Lima to inbounds into the backcourt. Probst works around the screen from Webster. Bray stays with her step for step. Back up top. Carter for 3 at the buzzer. Will not drop. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter, all tied at 24. Leopardettes outscore Cash 12-8 in that quarter. See if they can do it here in the fourth. We'll be back with the final stanza after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Go get them. 24-24. Leopardettes head out for the final stanza. It is Lady Bulldogs basketball. Addie Dodson's going to start with those 4 fouls. See how long she can hang on without picking up number 5. Bray pressures Probst in the backcourt off the inbounds. Lima gets it right wing. Webster trying to force her way inside to get it to her. Turns around on Dodson and traveled with it.
There you go.
Great job.
Dodson being very careful to keep them hands straight up right there. That's a good job.
Webster just trying to force her way. She's going to check out. Nunley's going to return for the Lady Bulldogs. As Hernandez will bring it up for the Leopardettes. See if they can get a lead here. Bray looking for cutters. Gets it up top to Klein. Klein picked up by Carter. The dribble handoff to Bray between the circles. Back left side, Dodson. Drives to the left elbow. Got it lost. Get back to Anderson. Her 3. Back iron, no good. Long rebound, and then Klein comes away with it. Trapped in the corner, and Addie Dodson comes out with it and traveled with it.
Hopped a little bit on that pivot foot.
So things got out of control there, but here comes the three-point specialist. Addie Dodson checks out. Abby Dodson is back in. Abby nearly had a steal right there, running to pick up her girl. Not only has it left wing, gets it in the lane to Probst, sends it back out to Lima. Right wing three on the way, back iron, no good. And the rebound had by Anderson, lost it. Got it back and knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Lady Bulldogs basketball. So Probst the inbounds. Lima gets it right back. Bray picks her up out high on this right side. Tatiana comes to set the screen. She goes away from it. Got it back to Carter. Picked up by Abby Dodson. Drives the left side of the lane. Scoop shot off the side of the backboard. Abby with the miss. Holds up, waits for the troops. Pass is tipped.
Oh, no.
Turned over. And at the
They dribbled it off her own foot.
Oh,
my goodness.
I feel bad for Madison Lima, but she had a breakaway layup and dribbled it off of her foot out of bounds.
That's unfortunate, man. Easy bucket right there. And, man, dribbling it off the foot right there in front of everybody, all by herself. That's a bummer.
We're still tied at 24, 6:35 left in the ball game. And we're getting an offensive foul called. And Abby Dodson seemed to take a worst of that, but
yeah,
she's taking the foul call.
I was looking down here on this end of the court, didn't see what happened right there.
I didn't either.
But look up, and Abby's laying on the floor.
But she gets whistled for her second personal. First team foul in the quarter as Fricky's back in the ball game. Hernandez has the defense on her. Pushes it up the right side, gets it to Nunley on the wing. Back out to Probst, dribbles left, gets it to Fricky around the screen from Webster. The pick and roll, Webster gets it back in the lane.
Travel.
And tied up, and the Leopardettes have the possession arrow. Hernandez and Klein both immediately tied up Webster in the lane, and the Leopardettes get the ball back.
Yeah, good job on the tie. Looked like a pretty clear-cut travel just before that, though.
I agree. So here comes the Leopardettes tie game. We're nearly 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. It was tied at the end of 3. Bray around the screen from Hernandez. Keeps her dribble alive. Comes back to Hernandez left side. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Back to Bray left side. Looking inside at Klein, and then she'll get a blocking foul called on Fricky. Her second, team's first here in the final quarter. Hernandez, the inbound right in front of her own bench. Got to get somebody moving to get open in the backcourt. They'll get it to Abby. Gets across the timeline. Lost the dribble, picked it back up. She's got Webster out there on her. Sends it out into the left corner for Klein. She'll take not only down the baseline, and then Tatiana bats the pass intended for Bray out of bounds. Hernandez under her own basket will inbound for the Leopardettes. Oh, nice.
There we go.
Got Dodson free on the inbounds play, and Abby puts it in. The Leopardettes are back on top. That's a 7-0 run going back into that third quarter. They were down 24-19. They now lead by 2 at 26-24. Almost a double dribble there from Probst. Fricky, left corner, inside Webster. Turns around, and she'll go to the free throw line. And I think they'll get that on Bray. Double check it, they do.
Yep.
Gracie's second, just a second team foul, but that does put Webster at the line. She's 2 for 5 there tonight, so she hasn't hit a bunch, but she's been there more than anybody. And she'll knock that one down. She's got 9 in the ball game. Pulls the Lady Bulldogs back within 1. Addie Dodson is back in. J.C. Anderson's going to get a well-deserved break. Tatiana Ford Copeland is back in for the Lady Bulldogs as Webster sends her second free throw on the way. That one skips out, no good. Rebound, Abby Dodson. Hernandez hounded in the backcourt. Double teams. Now double team goes away. Hernandez across the timeline.
Oh, had Brecken wide open in the corner. Couldn't hang on to it.
Turnover number 11 here in the second half. 17 now in the ball game. Leopardettes still have a 1-point lead. 5 minutes left in the game, and Hernandez nearly came up with the steal
sure
again.
Did. Good defense there by Gracie Bray.
I mean, she's working hard.
She
Klein
sure
nearly had
been.
the steal right there. Baseline jumper doesn't go. Addie Dodson with rebound number 8. Outlet for Bray. We go to 4:35 left. Hernandez, left wing. Inside to Abby Dodson. Had trouble with the pass. Sends it back out to Hernandez. Hernandez down the left side. Across to Bray. Lost it. And we're going to get a foul. Underneath. And did they get
Somebody
Webster
lost
with
a
that
shoe.
one? They did.
They did.
Tinley Webster just picked up number 4. Second team foul. Fricky is going to check out. And Nunley is out. Carter and Tostiana Ford Copeland are back in. Hernandez on the baseline to trigger. Leopardettes with the ball, up by 1. Baseline floater will not drop for Gracie Bray. And then Klein's going to get whistled for the foul, reaching in on Madison Lima. That will be number 2 on Brecken. Third team foul. Leopardettes still have a 1-point lead, and they've got full court pressure here. Addie Dodson working on Webster. 2 girls with 4 fouls apiece on them. Webster takes it all the way down. His shot is rejected by Klein, but they're going to get. I think they get Klein with that one on this block. Brecken's 3rd, team's 4th, but that's going to put Webster right back at the free throw line. She hit 3 field goals there early in that first quarter. Since then, the only thing she's got from points are from the free throw line. She gets that one as well. But she's got 4 free throws since she hit those first 3 buckets.
Well, these right here are pretty important ones.
That one tied the game at 26. And she's not hit 2 in a row yet. We are all knotted up. 4 minutes to go. Hernandez on the handle. Gets into the lane, lost the ball. Got the tie-in.
Tied their ball.
But it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball. Leopardettes stay in this full court pressure as Probst gets the inbounds. Bray is back on the defense. Pushes it up the right side, dribble it. Oh, they're going to say Bray knocked it out of bounds. She did not.
She didn't touch it that I could tell.
No, I thought it was Probst all the way.
Yep.
Lima will inbound in front of her own bench. And at the backcourt, caught it in the front court, stepped over.
Is that karma? Was that karma?
It could be.
I don't know.
You know, the ball doesn't lie. That's what they say.
That's what Glenn says.
Yep. So, y'all don't get to hear everything that's said to us behind the scenes, but there, you know, Glenn always had the whole thing. The first one to score is going to win the game. So Glenn, JD says Glenn would say the first one to 28 is going to win the game. Bray's 3 won't go, but Hernandez tips the rebound to Klein. Klein lobs in the lane. It's nearly stolen away, and it finally is. Here comes Lima the other way, and she throws it away. 24 turnovers on the Lady Bulldogs as Lima will check out and Fricky will check back in. We're still tied at 26. We've got 3.5 to go in the ball game. Hernandez will get the inbounds from Bray in the backcourt. And a lazy pass from Hernandez, nearly stolen by Webster, but it's out of bounds. You're gonna have to make better passes than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Webster recognized that one a mile away, went and anticipated it, nearly came up with it.
Byram gets the inbound between the circles to Bray. on the dribble with Fricky on the defense. Hernandez left side. Dribbles into the lane and lost the handle on the basketball. Man. Perfect drive. She had a layup from the left side, easy if she just canned onto the basketball, and she couldn't handle it. So Carter will inbound on the far end. Probst gets it in. Bray again with the defense. Makes it tough on Probst to get across. Gets to the elbow, stopped there, flips it to Fricky at the free throw line, stripped by Dodson, but comes right back, and then Abby with the steal. The layup, good! Abby Dodson puts the Leopardettes up 28-26, so if JD is right, the Leopardettes are going to win this game.
Stolen by Klein.
Steal by Klein. Got it to Abby, top of the key. Hernandez left wing. 2.5 to go. Leopardettes with the ball up by 2. Abby with it right side. Has a count going. Gets it to Byram. Byram, the handoff to Hernandez, and a timeout call by Coach Jacob Russell for the Leopardettes. 2:21 left. See if the Leopardettes can pull this one out. We're back right after this timeout. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
We just said off the air, this is a mighty exciting ball game for a 28-26 score, but it is exciting as both of these teams have shown the kind of defense they can play. And neither team been able to shoot very well, but the Leopardettes have the ball right now with 2:21 to go in the ball game, and they've got a 2-point lead. Got to take care of the basketball here.
You got that right. Who's got the guts?
Leopardettes have got 4 team fouls, but there's only 2 team fouls on the Lady Bulldogs. Cross-court pass. Klein won't go. Oh. Had a great open look there, just didn't drop. Webster with the miss, races ahead. Stopped by the double team at the top of the key. Fricky goes right wing to Lima. Back inside to Nunley. Looking at Webster. Got it down there. The ball's loose on the floor. Webster finally comes up with it. And then we'll have a timeout called from the Cash bench before they lose that possession. So we get down to 2:02 left in the game, and Cash will have the ball, but down by 2 when we come back after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
2:02 left to go in the ball game. 28-26, Leopardettes with a 2-point lead over the Cash Lady Bulldogs, but it'll be Lady Bulldogs basketball under their own basket coming out of the timeout. Fricky will inbound. Looking for Webster. They've got her covered up. Comes up top to Probst, and Bray knocks it loose.
Take care of it now.
Abby Dodson in the backcourt with the basketball. Now the Leopardettes have got to run off a minute 52 o'clock here and hang on to a win. Bray with the basketball. Gets it to Hernandez. Right wing Dodson. Abby surveys. And ball's knocked loose. She found for it, got it back. Hernandez now with it. Comes back to Klein left side. Back to Hernandez. Sends it right back out, and we'll get a foul called. And if that's on Webster, no, they call it on Nunley. Nunley's first and only the third team foul. Abby is going to check out. Russell will check in for the Leopardettes. Hernandez to inbound on the baseline. Got to get somebody open. Lob it to Bray on the wing. 1:25 left in the game. The Leopardettes have the ball in a 2-point lead. Russell pushed from behind by Lima. Lima's third is the fourth team foul.
One foul to give before we're shooting.
Yep. Next one. Both teams with
none
four
to
now.
give.
No fouls left for either one. 1:22 to go. Byram gets the inbounds. Trapped. Got away from her in the backcourt, and it'll be an over and back. I thought it was tipped.
I thought it was tipped too. That's unfortunate.
Yep, that hurts because you had the ball in a 2-point lead. Now you got to play defense without fouling. 1:16 left in the game. Lima to inbounds. In the backcourt. Tricky. Lima gets it on the wing. Back up top. Bray with the steal. Got it ahead to Hernandez. Hernandez can't hit the layup. And a rebound on the floor, and they're going to call a foul. Man, oh man, had the layup and couldn't get a foul call, but we'll get an offensive foul called on the Leopardettes. And that is the 15 foul. So you went from having a wide open layup that could have given you a 4-point lead to giving them free throws at the other end as Probst heads to the line. Now, this is her first trip there tonight. A couple of free throws here would tie the game back up with 1:03 left on the clock. First one on the way, and it's good.
Got it.
Gives her 6 points in the ball game, but makes it 28-27. Can't get the second one. Bray has the miss. Gets a screen from Byram, and we'll get a push foul called on Avery Probst, and that will put Bray at the free throw line to shoot a couple.
Bray, a 50% free throw shooter on the season so far.
Big ones right here because 2 would give you a 3-point lead. And we've seen them shoot but 1 3 all night, but she misses the front end. Need one here big time. 1 minute left in the game. Bray with the second one. Can't get it to go. But Byram comes away with a miss.
And a
timeout called by Coach Russell. Huge rebound right there by Kylie Byram to save that possession after 2 missed free throws. And now you've got a 1-point lead. 56 seconds left. We'll see what Coach Russell draws up, and we'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
28-27, Leopardettes with a 1-point lead. This game was tied at 24 at the end of 3. To show you how tough the scoring's been in this game. But here's the fourth quarter. We've got 56 seconds left, and the Leopardettes have scored 4 in this quarter, and the Lady Bulldogs have scored 3. All 3 of theirs have come from the free throw line. Hernandez out of the timeout to inbounds. Russell gets open on the right wing. Ricky picks her up. Sends it over to Hernandez. Hernandez across the top of the key. Gets it to Byram. Nunley comes for the steal, misses it. And they will get a foul as Nunley will pick it up. Kylie Byram should be headed to the free throw line.
We'll see what Kylie can do there.
Nunley's second. See if Kylie Byram can give the Leopardettes that 3-point lead.
Kylie has shot 45% so far from the charity stripe this year.
There's
one.
You jinxed her into that one. 29-27 Leopardettes. One more would really make this tough on the Lady Bulldogs. Can't get it. Rebound pulled down by Webster. Fricky across the timeline. Timeout called by Cash.
Woo.
It's a full timeout. So with that, we'll do it again. Here's some more words from our fine sponsors of Leopardette Basketball. We're back with more right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
29-27, the Leopardettes with a 2-point lead on the Cash Lady Bulldogs. Still 40 seconds left in this ball game. There's a whole lot that can happen in that 40
Absolutely.
seconds. But it is Cash basketball coming out of the timeout. Fricky will inbound in front of her own bench. Looking for Lima. They go inside to Webster instead. She'll lay it up and get the and one as Byram picks up the foul. Everything you did not need to happen there. You didn't need them to give up the basket, and you definitely didn't need to give up a foul to go with it. And you did both. Webster at the line. Again, she is 4 out of 9 at the free throw line. And she'll get that one, though. 30-29. Lady Bulldogs have got a 1-point lead, and Byram goes right wing to Klein, underneath for Bray. It's stolen away, but out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball. And again, you got plenty of time here to get a good shot, and you just need one basket.
That's right.
You're just down by one.
That's right.
Don't panic right
Don't
here.
need to panic. Stay patient. Find a gap. Take it to the rack.
Hernandez will inbounds, and we're going to get a foul called as Byram tried to get loose underneath, and Probst picks up the foul and puts Kylie Byram back at the free throw line. 1 for 2 that last trip. Let's see if she can knock 2 of them down this time.
These are big.
Byram's first one on the way. Got it! Tied the game at 30. Still lots of time here, but the big one right here would give the Leopardettes the lead. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped. Webster comes away with it. Bray nearly had a steal. And Russell nearly had a steal as well. And then timeout called. Final timeout of the game called by Cash. It's a full timeout. I think we'll keep it here for this one. Let's make sure we don't miss anything. Tie ball game. 19 seconds left, if I remember what I saw before they put the timer up there.
I think you're right.
And I think
go ahead.
Well, you're fixing – Lopez just checked into the ball game. But I think the main thing is you're looking for trying to get the ball into Webster. You got to make sure Webster can't catch it. She's pretty much been all their offense. Now, 7 points in the second half from Madison Lima, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So she's got 13 of their 30 points. So nearly half the points have come from Tinley Webster.
Yeah.
You know that's who they're looking for. It's who they came in with that last time, got the foul and got the and one out of it. So
Absolutely. The smart play is get it to Webster. Whether she scores or not, chances are they figure she's going to go to the line. I think that's the same thing, same mentality we need to have down here on the offensive end is, try to get that ball down low. Somebody trying to drive to the rack, put that thing up, at very least draw a foul, and may well decide this thing from the charity stripe.
Yep. And that's probably the other thing you got to say right here is that you do not want to foul in any case right here. You got a tie ball game.
Right.
If they shoot a shot and beat you, that's one thing. If it's a wide open layup, then yeah, I may foul them to make them earn it from the stride.
Sure.
But you don't want to foul out here at the three-point line.
No, certainly don't want to get 3 shots.
In the backcourt, Probst down to 15 seconds, pushes up on Bray. Bray making it difficult. Webster comes to get it. That's who they're wanting to have the final shot. She'll give it back to Probst. Right wing Lima down to 4, down to 3.
Be smart,
Webster can't get it to go.
Good job.
And we're going to overtime. Great job right there from Alondra Lopez to force a tough shot and pull down the rebound.
Yes, sir.
All right. Overtime it is. Tied at 30. And we'll come back right after this. Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
So we've got a 4-minute overtime period coming up. Tied at 30.
Start the overtime with 5 fouls apiece, so we'll be shooting on every foul.
And we were just talking off the air. Webster's their leading scorer in there with 4 fouls on her. I think my message during that would have been whoever Webster's guarding, take her to the rack. That tip into the backcourt, controlled, and there's Webster underneath, turns around on Byron, turns back around into a double
Good
team.
defense, that's a
travel
travel.
with it. Again, great defense and a good job of Klein coming over with the double team.
Absolutely.
Full court pressure. And Bray can't get away, and there's the foul. Lima picks it up. That is her 4th. And Bray will go shoot free throws. Now, Bray didn't hit either one of the ones she shot in regulation.
No, but she's going to make these.
I'll go for that.
Okay.
I will not argue with you.
Well, I was wrong. Missed the first one.
Missed the first one. Second free throw from Bray. On the way.
Yeah.
And does everything but go in. Rebound comes down to Lima. Here comes Fricky the other way. Races down, sends it out into the corner. Lima looking to drive in. Webster out in the corner, looks to take it in the lane. Spin move, steps through, and they're going to wave it and call a foul on the floor.
Didn't see it.
I didn't either.
Didn't see a thing.
Briley Russell picks up her second. Webster will go shoot free throws as Tatiana Ford Copeland checks into the game. Bray is going to check out. Abby Dodson is back in. 2 free throws, and the first one's up and good for Tinley Webster. Puts the Lady Bulldogs up by 1. 30 seconds into this overtime period. We've got 3:33 left. She got them both. I think that's the first time anybody's been to the line, shot 2, and hit them both.
Sure is.
Here comes Hernandez the other way. Briley into Byram, to Abby in the corner. Dribbles up top, goes to Hernandez. Hernandez all the way
there
to
we
the
go.
rack. Laid it up and in. We needed to see that all night long
yes,
from
we
her.
Did. And she's tried multiple times. Just got tripped up, knocked around, or lost the handle.
And,
I thought we might have drawn the charge.
Doing her best to draw the charge right there, but Webster's going to go back to the line off of foul number 4 on Brecken Klein. So Webster, who has made a living at the free throw line tonight, and she'll knock down another one.
Well, she ought to be good and tuned up on the free throws by now.
2, 4, 6,
8, 10.
14 of them.
Yep.
This is. She did knock them both down. 34-32. And again, this is where whoever she's guarding's got to attack her.
Yep.
Hernandez races down, gets double teamed this time. Klein for 3. Yeah!
Oh, my goodness!
Brecken Klein knocks down the 3. The Leopardettes are up by 1. Webster gives it up to Probst. Can't get away from Dodson on the baseline. Gets around a screen from Webster. Now Probst out top of the key. Abby Dodson with the defense. Sends it out to Ford Copeland. She'll flip it to Nunley. Nunley dribbles up top. Picked up there by Brecken Klein. Fricky comes back to get it. We hit 2:20 left in overtime. Leopardettes with a 1-point lead. Picked it up.
Dribble.
And Russell knocks the pass out of bounds. Lima is back in. Tatiana Ford Copeland checks out. Byram is going to check out. Lopez is back in. Lima looking for somebody to get open. Finally in the backcourt, Probst does. Picked up by Abby to the high post. 3 ball on the way off the mark from Webster. I'm not sure why you take that shot.
I don't think that was very smart.
Hernandez drives down, pass is batted out of bounds. Oh, I thought that was tipped.
100% thought that was tipped.
Man, that was, again, bad turnover right there. Here comes Webster the other way.
Take the charge. That has got to be.
Oh, they're going to call another blocking foul.
That
Alondra never moved.
I'm sorry, man. I hate to say this on air. We should try to be impartial, but that was garbage.
That was horrible. I'm sorry. That was not good at all. So she got an and one out of that. $37-35, back to a 2-point lead for Cash. 1:58 left in overtime. So now the officials are saying she didn't hit the basket.
I'm second guessing myself. I didn't think she made the bucket, but I've been wrong before. Can we get a replay from the guys up top?
Yeah. That bad call to a bad call. Here comes Russell the other way. Drives across, gives it to Byram. Can't get the shot, but she drew free throws. Tinley Webster just fouled out of the game.
And JD reports that bucket was good.
It was good, so that's a good call.
Yeah.
So the replay official, JD Scruggs. So Webster fouls out.
We call him a rules expert now.
Oh, that's that rules expert. Gotcha. Kylie Byram is at the free throw line. She struggled there tonight. She's just 1 of 4 there, but needs a couple right here to get the Leopardettes back with 1:49 left in the ball game. Again, Tinley Webster has just fouled out of the ball game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 20 points, I believe. Just quickly adding those up is what she ended up with in the game. And Byram cannot hit a free throw. So now you got to get a rebound.
Yep. Minute 49, a lot of time.
All kinds of time here. Byram, second free throw on the way. It won't go either. Do we get an offensive board? Hernandez
and
had
foul.
it and got a foul as well. So Hernandez will get free throws. Jada Ford Copeland picks up the foul, her second. So we'll see if Hernandez, who's not been to the line yet tonight, has 5 points in this second half for her 5 in the game. Again, 2 big free throws here from the Leopardettes. And it's good. Pulls the Leopardettes within 1. Bray is back in. Russell checks out for the Leopardettes. Hernandez. Second one on the way. Everything but go down, and Lima comes away with a rebound. And Bray ties her up, and the Leopardettes get it off the jump ball and the possession arrow. Gracie Bray. Smallest girl on the floor, but she's by far the toughest to going after those loose balls.
Tenacious.
So Leopardettes with 1:44 left have the ball now. In for Abby, out to Klein on the wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, reverses. Sends it back out. Abby for 3. Got it! Abby Dodson for 3. Leopardettes with a 2-point lead. 1:30 left in overtime. Probst drives the lane. Hernandez with the steal.
Take care of it.
Oh, lost it, but out of bounds. It's Leopardette basketball. Woo-hoo.
I'm struggling to keep my voice down here and not make too much noise, man.
If we're screaming too loud, we're just trying to hear ourselves over the crowd. 39-37, Leopardettes by 2. They've got it on their end of the floor. Bray gets the inbound. Now need to just clear out. Let's run some clock. Byram, Nunley on her. Comes over to Klein. Klein with it. To Hernandez. Wide open lane. Sends it out to Bray in the corner instead. Bray drives into the lane and takes a push from Fricky. Gracie Bray will head to the line as Fricky picks up her 3rd. And again, Bray 0 for 4 at the line, but man, a couple right here would be so good. At least one to give you that 3-point lead.
Yeah, you got that right.
Timeout called by the Leopardettes. 57 seconds left in overtime. Bray shooting free throws with a 2-point lead when we come back after this. You're watching Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
39-37, the Leopardettes have a 2-point lead. 57 seconds left to go in overtime. Gracie Bray is shooting 2 as we come out of the timeout.
0 for 4 so far from the charity stripe for Gracie. She's due.
She is absolutely due. First one from Bray on the way, and everything but go down. Bray steps up for the second. On the way, and
Yeah.
got it! 40-37, Leopardettes. Here comes Probst. Bray with the defense. Lost the handle on the ball. Got it back. Probst looking to drive to the hole. Triple team as she gets there. Comes up top to Lima. Out to Ford Copeland in the corner. Lost the handle on it. She'll retreat to grab it. 35 seconds left. Bray steps in, knocks the ball loose. And it's an over and back, and the Leopardettes have forced turnover.
Oh, no. This official here is overturning. It's a tip. And I think that's the right call, to be fair.
Do I have to admit that?
You don't have to. I'll do it for you, and you can stick to your guns, all right?
No, but I think you're right. Bray was right in the middle of that. But again, hats off to Bray, making that so difficult.
Absolutely, man. She's played a well of a game defensively.
30 seconds left. Leopardettes with a 3-point lead. Cash with the basketball. Their leading scorer is out of the game. Three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Klein tracks down the rebound. Dodson has it in the backcourt. Fricky tips the pass. You got to get across. Timeout call by Coach Russell because we're fixing to get a 10-second call. Abby taking a lot of time back there. I understand we're trying to run clock here, but things are looking much better now. 11.4 seconds left here in the ball game in overtime. Leopardettes with the ball now and a 3-point lead. You know that Cash is looking for, number one, a steal.
Yep.
If you don't get a steal off this inbounds, then you're looking to foul.
I would say so.
And the Leopardettes have not shot the free throw well. They are 2 for 8 in this overtime period alone. So got to shoot free throws better, number one, but especially with the fact that you're going to get 2, you've got a 3-point lead. One of them would make it a 2-possession game, and with just 11 seconds left, that really probably puts the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Just 6 for 18 for the game from the charity stripe. So, yes, not a very good shooting from there. If we can just hang on to that ball, we've done a pretty good job here down the stretch, taking care of it. And, man, I almost can't talk. I'm just all wound up now.
So the Harrah Lady Panthers await the winner of this game. It'll be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. The Duncan Lady Demons will play the loser at 12:40 tomorrow, so we'll see who that is here in about 11 seconds. Russell for the inbounds. Somebody's got to get open. They've got a 5-second call. A 5-second call, and the Leopardettes turn it over. All they had to do was get the ball in.
Yep.
And couldn't get it done. Now with 11 seconds left, I think this is one of those, you play tough defense, unless they're shooting a three, you definitely don't foul them ever. Let them have a layup.
Yeah, I'd be okay just giving up a layup.
I mean,
certainly don't need an and one, and certainly don't need to foul beyond the arc. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if they shoot the three, let them shoot it. If they make it, you just go to next overtime. But the last thing you want to do is foul them on a 2-point basket when a 2 still leaves you with a 1-point lead, and all you got to do is get the ball in bounds. Right. 11 seconds is not much time. I guess if we follow the advice of the camera operator, so Kevin says I would foul. Send them to the free throw line. That way they can't shoot a three to tie the game.
I mean, as long as
that is one of those possibilities.
Yeah, as long as you're not fouling on the shot,
yeah,
you're still safe.
So that might not be, I mean, the whole thing, let them run so much clock as they can, but if they're dribbling the ball out here at midcourt, a foul might be a bad idea. 11.4 seconds left. Fricky will inbound from the far sideline. Looking for Lima, can't get it to her. Finally, they do get the three at the top of the key that will not drop. 7 seconds left. The Leopardettes with the basketball. Down to 2, down to 1, and the Lindsay Leopardettes knock off the Cash Lady Bulldogs in overtime. 40-37. the final score. What a ball game.
Oh, no kidding. I need a break.
I'm not sure.
I'm more smooth out. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything but sit there and watch. What a ball game. 40-37, the Leopardettes win. They will take on the Harrah Lady Panthers at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. That means that the Cash Lady Bulldogs will take on the Duncan Lady Demons at 12:40 here tomorrow. With that, let's step aside. We'll finalize this one, and we'll get ready for the boys' matchup between the Harrah Panthers and the Lindsay Leopards right after this on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Back here to wrap this one up. Sorry, doing a little extra on making sure I get my scoring right because I wasn't adding up right. But the Leopardettes pull off a 3-point win in overtime, 40-37 to score. Look at the final scoring for the Lady Bulldogs, led by Tinley Webster, who fouled out with 1:49 left in overtime. Finishes with 20 points in the game, 6 apiece from Avery Probst and Madison Lima, 3 from Macy Nunley, and then 2 from Corrine Carter. That rounds out the scoring for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Leopardettes, only one player in double figures, but Abby Dodson had a huge 3 there in that overtime period. Finished with 10 points in the ball game, 6 from Marisol Hernandez. Then it was 5 apiece from J.C. Anderson and Brecken Klein, 4 apiece from Gracie Bray, Addie Dodson, and Aladra Lopez, and then 2 from Kylie Byram. Rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes, and the Leopardettes are +1 on the glass at 22-21, and then the Leopardettes' turnover woes really picked up in that second half as they ended up with 23 turnovers in the ball game, still one short of their 24. But they did, in fact, force 29 turnovers on the Lady Bulldogs. With that, we over and talk to Andrew.
Team scoring, starting with Cash from 2-point range. They were 8 of 22, 36%. From 3-point range, 3 of 12 for 25%. From the free throw line, they were 12 of 19 free throw shots for 63%. Pretty good shooting there. Overall from the field, 11 of 34, giving them 32% overall field goals for the Lindsay Leopardettes. From 2-point range, 8 of 24, comes up to 33%. They went 6 of 21 from 3-point range. That's 29%. From free throw, they were 6 of 18, making them even 33.33%. And let's see, field goals were 14 of 45 overall for 31% shooting. So 31% for the Leopardettes, 32% for Cash. Really close numbers right there, a really close score.
Close score indeed. 3-point win in overtime for the Leopardettes. They're now 5-5 on the season. And again, they will face the Harrah Lady Panthers at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in day 2 of the Charles K. Haley Classic. Well, that will step aside, get you quickly set up for a boys game. We'll do that after this 30-second timeout here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here to get the boys game underway now. The Lindsay Leopards looking to keep that undefeated season going, 9-0, ranked number 12 in the state. They'll take on a Harrah Panther team that comes in just 1-7 on the season. Their only win, however, came against the number 11 ranked team in 5A as they defeated El Reno back in the Panther Classic first round. And beat them by 5 points, 53-48. They ended up losing to Heritage Hall in the second round and then lost to Shawnee in the third-place game. But when you look at their game, they played Clinton out of 4A, Little Axe out of 3A, lost both of those games on, and then they've played nothing but ranked teams the rest of their season. So I don't know that you can really go by their record. This is probably a lot better team than that 1-7 looks like.
I bet that's the case.
They do return 4 starters from last year, and that is including number 1, Aiden Beatty. Beatty is a 5'7 senior. Number 3 is Jackson Scarberry. Scarberry, a 5'10 senior. Number 4 is Parker Raines. Raines is a 5'10 junior. Number 12 is Madison McGehee. McGehee is a 6'2 sophomore, and they'll round out the starting 5 with number 14, Braden Arnold. Arnold is a 5'10 sophomore. The head coach of the Panthers is Eli Reynolds. He's assisted by Derek Verner. The Lindsay Leopards, again, undefeated, 9-0. on the season after a huge win over the Washington Warriors on Tuesday night. Beat them by 21, and they're going to look to try to stay undefeated here tonight. At guard, they'll start number 1, a 5'9" senior, Armando Hernandez. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Isaac Cameron. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3 is Creed Taylor. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Hunter Russell. And the big man inside, number 12, a 6'4" senior, Gustavo Torres. Head coach for the Lindsay Leopards is Timmy Boyer. He's assisted by Lance Osborne and Chase Byrne.
Let's hope these Leopard boys can keep that streak alive. They've sure looked good. They've played outstanding defense. Played outstanding on both ends of the court. But would love to see them do well in this tournament. Haven't seen rankings come out in a while. Everything's been kind of idle that I could tell since before Christmas.
Yeah, they'll do the week. They'll call it week 3. You'll be out this weekend. So we'll see
not necessarily concerned with ranking right now, but you would certainly think if you go 3-0 in this tournament right here and end up, what would that make us, 12-0?
Yep.
I would think that would move the needle just a little bit as far as rankings are concerned.
McGehee and Cameron at the center circle, and McGehee will control the tip into the backcourt. Beatty brings it across for the Panthers. Left wing Scarberry dribbles up cross, gets it to Arnold, and Arnold, the right elbow jumper off the mark. Russell runs down and grabs the defensive board. Hernandez sets it up against a man defense from the Panthers. Taylor right wing and nearly stolen away. Cameron saves it to Russell, who was right into the basket. Athletic play from Cameron to give Russell an easy one. 2-0 Leopards here early. Beatty again brings it up. McGehee steps out, gets it over on the left wing to Arnold. Back up top to Scarberry. Back over to McGehee on the wing, into the corner for Beatty. Drives it into the lane, sends it down on the baseline left side to Arnold. They work it back around up top to Scarberry. 3 ball on the way, straight away, no good, and Torres will sky for that miss. Here comes Hernandez. Taylor, no on the 3. Rebound pulled down by Raines. McGehee comes to get it between the circles. Left wing gives it up for Arnold. Arnold around the screen, misses it wide right. Hernandez comes away with a miss. Out to Taylor. Turned down to 3 this time. Drives it down, gives it up to Cameron, top of the key. Cameron steps through a double team, jump stop in the lane.
Great move.
Put it up and in.
Good control right there on the jump stop and the stop and pop.
Great, and a great job of coming down on both feet to save the travel call right there. McGehee again, right wing, goes over to Scarberry. Scarberry around the screen, sends it back to Raines on the wing left side. Down to the baseline. Beatty. Taylor on the defense. Sends it over to McGehee into the right corner for Scarberry. Back out to Raines. Sizes up Hernandez. Gives it out in the corner. 3 ball again doesn't drop. Taylor comes away with a miss this time. Taylor thought about the 3, then drives down, puts it on the glass, and lays it in.
Making it look easy.
6-0 run to start the game for the Leopards. And right now, Panthers have been 0 from the field. They're going to try another long 3, and that's another 0 as that 3 from Braden won't go. Russell, the long pass, can't get the shot to go, and a lot of contact there, and they're going to say Cameron knocked that rebound out of bounds. And a timeout called by Harrah. 5:17 left to go here in the first quarter. It is 6-0 Leopards, and it will be Harrah ball when we come back after a timeout. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
So a good start for the Leopards. 6-0 run to start the game. 5:17 left to go here in the first quarter, but it'll be Panther basketball out of the timeout. Beatty will get the inbound from McGehee. Walks it up. Taylor waits for him at the top of the key. McGehee flips over behind him. Raines drives down. Comes back up top. Scarberry for three. That doesn't drop. And another rebound from Torres. And McGehee will get whistled for the foul coming up over the back for the first foul of the game. And Gus Torres has already got 3 rebounds in this game.
3 for Torres already. He's been averaging 10 a game. Really good job. 14 that last game.
Full court pressure. The Leopards break it to Torres underneath. The fake, and can't get the reverse layup to go, and then he jumps up over the back trying to get it to go. Great play.
Yeah, that was a tough look right there. Found himself right underneath the backboard and turned around. It's hard to find a way to make that shot, but good try. Almost went.
4:45 left here in the first, still 6-0 Leopards. McGehee between the circles. Raines gets it right wing. Looks to go around the McGehee screen. Hernandez stays with him. Scarberry sends it up to Beatty. Beatty comes back to Arnold. Cut off on his drive. He'll go to Raines on the right wing. Back to Beatty, top of the key. Cameron stays with him. Back over for 3 from the right side. No, but Arnold with the offensive board and the putback. Great defense there. Just snuck in for an offensive rebound. Taylor at the other end. Double team coming from behind. Sends it over to Cameron in the corner left side. Cameron drives the baseline. Creed underneath the basket. Turn around off the glass. Missed it. And then Hernandez is going to get whistled for the foul as Arnold came down with the rebound. Armando's first is the team's second. Halfway through the first quarter, 6-2 Leopards. McGehee will inbound on the far end. Beatty will bring it up. Taylor again waits for Beatty as he crosses the timeline. McGehee between the rings. Back to Raines. The give and go not there. Taylor with the steal. All kinds of contact right there. They're letting them play. Cameron straight away three. Got it! A 9-2 lead for the Leopards. And Cameron with the steal, and they're going to say he rolled over and traveled with it. Man, oh man.
That's tough right there. You're laying on your belly with it.
Yeah.
Really hard to get rid of the thing when you're just laying on top of the ball like that. So
Raines will inbound to Beatty. Gives it up to Scarberry. Back to McGehee. Right wing, Beatty. Arnold top of the key. Went around the screen. They go back to McGehee. Tough pass stolen away by Hernandez. Trap, Cameron. Comes away with the ball. Here comes the trap the other way. Hernandez gets it back top of the key. Taylor, catch fire three, left corner. Skips across, no good. And that should have been a foul. McGehee backed up under Torres. Russell, jumper won't drop. Hernandez skies for a rebound. Jumps through a double team, and he's fouled on a putback. No, they said he traveled. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
that should have started with Torres in the air, and the guy and McGehee backed under him.
Yeah, Torres lucky to even come down on his feet right there. He just about got his legs cut out from under him.
Scarberry right wing. Up top, Rain's going to try the three, and it'll go.
Got it.
They've been trying and trying. They finally got it to go. You got to worry that they ever get that stroke going, it could be dangerous.
Yep, looks like they're going to go for volume on the three-pointers tonight.
Taylor answers on the other end. 12-5, Leopards back up by 7. 2:05 left here in the first as Beatty brings it across. Number 2 is Bryson Clifford, who's in the game. He started for this Panther team last year. Arnold gets it, sends it over the right side to Beatty. Come back out top of the key for Raines. Sends it back side, left side for Clifford. Back over to Beatty. Back up top, Scarberry. Russell runs Arnold off, nearly had a steal there. And then Beatty cuts down the lane and got an easy one. 12-7, Leopards still up by 5. A minute and a half left here in the first. Here comes the trap. Hernandez gets it from Taylor. Goes back to Taylor left side. Steps down. Cameron left corner
strong.
3, too strong. Russell tips the rebound. But he's on the end line. They said it's out of bounds. Damn. I don't know how you call that because I thought he was in the air when he tipped the ball, so I'm not sure how he could have been out of bounds. But with that, it is Harrah basketball with a minute 10 left here in the first quarter, down by 5 to the Leopards. Clifford out between the circles. Tug Thought, by the way, in the ball game for the Leopards. I don't think I got him in along with Crew Flood, number 5. Leopards come up with turnover number 5. And Cameron saves that one, but he can't save that one. Flood. Tough. Turnover leads to a basket from Scarberry. And it is 12-9. Leopard lead down to 3. We get down close to 40 seconds left. Here comes the trap again. Flood. And just turned and passed it. Luckily batted it right back to him. Backside, Hernandez, the reverse layup. Nice find from Taylor. 14-9. Leopards by 5. Beatty with the basketball. Panthers may be looking for a final shot right here. Scarberry gets it, dribbles to the top of the key, looks to penetrate, cut off. Here comes Raines driving the lane. Scoop shot won't drop. Flood pulls down the rebound. Hernandez the other way, down to 5 seconds. Lobbed it for Thought, couldn't get it there. Down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. Clifford, the runner at the buzzer, won't go. And the Leopards will have a 5-point lead at the end of 1. 14-9, Lindsay on top. And it will be Lindsay basketball to start the second quarter when we come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
$14-9 as we get the second quarter underway. It'll be Leopard basketball. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here courtside. Hernandez in the backcourt with a basketball. Beatty will wait for him to cross the half court. Cameron gets it left wing. Up top to Flood. Right wing for Hernandez. And all kinds of contact from behind as Cameron tried to get that, and they're just going to call it out of bounds off of Scarberry.
I don't know how you don't call something right there.
I climbed all over the back of Cameron to bat that ball out of bounds. So Hernandez will have to bring it in from the corner. Cameron in the lane,
Oh,
missed it
couldn't get it to
strong.
go.
Clifford pulls down a miss. Here comes the other way. Raines absolutely ran over Cameron, and they don't even blow the whistle. It's just a basket. 14-11. Leopard lead is down to 3. 7.5 to go here in the first half. Flood has Clifford all over him. Goes out in the corner to Hernandez. Hernandez around the flood screen, drives the lane. Floater up and good for Hernandez. Back to a 5-point Leopard lead. Beatty the other way. Arnold traveled with it on the ball fake. Turnover number 6 against the Panthers. And again, full court man pressure. Torres will check back into the ball game. Thought will check out. That'll get McGehee back in the game as well as Arnold checks out. Cameron looks to inbounds. Gets it to Hernandez in the backcourt. They trap him. He comes right back to Cameron. Leopards had numbers. Flood across to Torres underneath. Nice find in the basket from Torres. 18-11. Leopards back up to a 7-point lead. Matches their biggest of the game. Clifford hands it off. Scarberry drives to the baseline, cut off there. McGehee comes back up top to Clifford. Clifford drives down. Scarberry run off the three-point line, drives up against the big man, puts it up and in.
Good move. Got the Leopard to bite on the fake and went for it.
18-13, Leopards by 5. Taylor gets it right wing. Back up top to Cameron. 3-ball on the way, off the front iron, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Rain, sends it out to Beatty and lost it out of bounds. Had a chance there in transition, and the bad pass gives it right back to the Leopards. Raines will check out. Arnold is back in. That'll get Russell back in the game as well as Crew Flood will check out. 18-13, Leopards by 5. We've got 6:13 left to go here in the first half. Beatty full court on Hernandez. Really kind of token pressure. Russell gets it right wing. Double teamed over there. Back up to Cameron, and again, all kinds of contact. Hernandez all alone for 3. Skipped across, no good. Rebound pulled down by Arnold. He'll push it the other way. Taylor has him out on the left wing. They work it back up top. Scarberry drives down. Dumps it to McGehee for 3 from the right corner, and it's good. 2-point game, 18-16. 5:35 left. See if Taylor can answer from 3. He does. His second of the game puts it up to a 5-point lead again for the Leopards. Clifford
travel right
with
there.
It, stepped through, and they're going to call the second one.
There we go.
Missed the first one, but they got the second one. Hernandez in the backcourt gets away from Beatty, races up the floor, sends it to Cameron left side. He'll drive into the lane. Floater's too short, got his own miss. Second one too strong, and he'll fight, and jump ball called, but the possession arrow facing the direction of the Harrah Panthers. 5:07 left here in the first half. 5-point Leopard lead, Harrah basketball. Beatty walks it across. Clifford between the circles. Left wing Arnold. Can't get away from Russell. The backdoor cut from Beatty. Baseline jumper too strong. Cameron skies for the miss. Taylor tries to split a double team. Spin move in the lane. Off the glass with the left hand for Creed Taylor.
What a move.
Leopard lead back to 7. 23-16. 4:35 left in the half. Arnold looks to go in on Russell. Jump stops, throws it back to Beatty underneath. Back up top, Scarberry, left elbow up top for Clifford. Back to Arnold, right wing, into the left corner, McGehee. Back to Clifford, between the circles for Arnold. Scarberry to Beatty. Beatty reverses back in, gets it back over to the right wing for a wide open three that will not drop. And loose ball on the floor, and finally controlled. And Jack Scarberry will come away with it. He'll reset. Beatty to the elbow. Sends it out. Arnold fires a way off three. It's loose on the floor, and Clifford will come away with it. Clifford left wing, up top for Arnold. Back to Beatty right wing. Beatty tries to drive in, dumps it to Arnold, out to Clifford. Left wing Scarberry. And Beatty can't handle the pass from Scarberry. That is turnover number 9 on the Panthers. Subs coming in as Range returns. They'll also send number 10, Fred Wasserleben. I had practiced that name, and Wasserleben.
Wasserleben, I think you got it right.
Russell right wing. 3 ball on the way. No. Rebound tipped and saved inbound. Wasserleben has it. Up top for Raines. Left side Clifford to the free throw line. Step out Raines. Catch fire 3. Rolls around about 3 times and goes in. His second 3 of the game makes it a 4-point Leopard lead at 23-19. 2:50 left in the half. Hernandez walks to the right wing. Goes to the baseline. All the way out to the left wing for Russell. Back to Taylor. Catch fire 3. It's good. His 3rd of the game. Timeout Lindsay. Is back to that 7-point lead with 2:37 left to go in the half. We'll take a timeout with them. Come back to Leopard Arena after this. Live coverage of Leopard basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Are we on? 2:35 left to go. Panther basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 7. McGehee left side to Clifford. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Cameron with him. Comes back left side to Raines. Raines tries to get around Hernandez. Can't get it done. McGehee in the right corner. Swaps places in the corner with Arnold. They'll come back out to Raines on the wing. Dances. Sends it back out to Arnold in the corner. Dribbles to the wing. Reverses back into the lane. The jump stop. The floater over Taylor is up and good for Braden Arnold. Leopard lead down to 5. But 1:45 left in the second. Russell against Raines. Flood now between the circles. Gives it up to Hernandez, goes right down Main Street. Cameron has a wide open 3 from the left corner, and it's good. 29-21, the 8-point lead for the Leopards now, their biggest of the game with 1:25 left before halftime. Arnold, stolen away by Taylor. The left-hander, up and good. 31-21, 10-point Leopard lead.
That's 15 for Creed already.
Down the baseline, blocked by Cameron, but right back out to Clifford. Clifford nearly has it stolen. He is tied up by Russell, Possession arrow, Leopards, but they're going to call a foul. Instead of a tie-up, we get Russell with his first, just the third team foul. I'm sorry, we're in the second quarter. How about the first one in the second quarter? Number 24, Kingston Trevino checks in for the Panthers. Raines gets the inbounds. They'll send it up top to Scarberry. Left wing number 5 is Connor Hudson. The baseline drive out to Trevino. Back up top to Raines. Raines drives the left side of the lane, fell down. And if they'd have just let that go, that might have been Leopard basketball, but they tried to save it and ended up giving it right back.
I appreciate the hustle, though.
Yes. 47 seconds left, still with 10-point Leopard lead. Raines gets the inbounds left side, sends it back up top. Scarberry with Flood on him at the top of the key. And a reach in from Flood will be his first. And only the second team foul, so that doesn't hurt anything here. Trevino will bring it in on the baseline for the Panthers. And turnover. Taylor comes up with it. One-on-one. Left-hander up and good for Creed Taylor. 33-21 Leopards. 25 seconds left and another turnover. Taylor.
Foul.
Oh, should have been a foul right there.
They might have got away with one right there, too. So.
3-ball left corner doesn't go, and Russell hits the deck underneath. And the foul called on Harrah goes on number 5, Connor Hudson, his first team foul. Flood's going to check out. Number 4, Maverick Dodson, the 5'9" senior, checks in. 10 seconds left. Leopards with the ball in a 12-point lead. See if they can add to it here. They've also got the possession arrow to start the third quarter right now. Here comes Hernandez, races up the floor. Switches places. Taylor turned down to 3, sidestep, 3 on the way. No. Rebound, Russell. If he could come up with it, Dodson.
Almost.
Nearly got the shot at the buzzer, but as it stands, the Leopards will finish the first half with their biggest lead of the game at 12, 33-21. Leopards on top. We're going to step aside. Andrew and I will get our unofficial stats. We'll be back with your first Exchange Bank first here at halftime on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Welcome back to Leopard Arena. We unfortunately missed the little presentation here, but this is Miss Reese Flood receiving her All-State jacket. Reese, standout softball player on her way to Arizona State University.
Young lady standing before you, 4-time record holder for the most strikeouts in Lindsay High School history.
And JD, I'll try to catch the announcer here with my mic.
57-15 one-loss record, 804 career strikeouts, 465 innings pitched, a career 1.020 ERA. Her senior season, 280 strikeouts, 12 shutouts, and 5 no-hitters. Ladies and gentlemen, your overall fast pitch softball top gun most valuable player, from Lindsay High School, the Leopardette herself, Miss Reese Flood.
There you have it. Hopefully you could hear that rather impressive list of accomplishments as Reese receives this award tonight. She's certainly been one heck of a ball player here for the Lindsay Leopardettes. Again, a standout pitcher, signed recently with Arizona State Sun Devils. And we certainly wish her well as she moves on from Lindsay, and hope she winds up having a fine career there in Arizona. So with that, we'll take another break here, and we'll be back soon with some halftime stats.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go Lindsay!
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS athletics and academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Back here with your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your unofficial stats from the first half. And first of all, congratulations to Reese Flood. Man, what an honor. You listen to the stats that young lady put together in her career, and you'll see her pitching for Arizona State next year, I bet. It'll be fun to watch her on TV. For the first half, quickly, because we took most of our halftime doing that. For the Harrah Panthers, they're led by Parker Raines. He has 2 threes and 8 points in the first half. 4 apiece from Jackson Scarberry and Braden Arnold. A 3-point basket from Mason McGehee and 2 from Aiden Beatty. Rounds out the scoring for the Panthers. Neither team shot a free throw in that first half. The Leopards are led by Creed Taylor, who's already got 17 points in the first half, including 3 3-point baskets. 8 points from Isaac Cameron. He's got a couple of threes as well. 4 from Armando Hernandez, 2 apiece from Hunter Russell and Gus Torres. And again, the Leopards did not shoot a free throw either. 10-9, Leopards are +1 on the glass. 4 turnovers in the first half for the Leopards, 11 for Harrah. Back over quickly to Andrew.
All right, yeah, very quickly. I won't give you the percentages. I'll just give you the shooting numbers, and then I'll figure those up later after the game. Starting with Harrah, they were 6 of 12 from two-point range. Well, that's easy. That's 50%, right?
Yeah.
And 3 of 10 from three-point, also easy. So that's 30%. I don't need a calculator for that one. They shot 9 of 22 overall from the field. Again, no free throws for Harrah in that first half. Leopards, 9 of 17 from two-point range, 5 of 12 from three-point, and 14 of 29 overall from the field.
All right. And again, the Leopards have the ball to start the third quarter. They've got a 12-point lead at 33-21. That was your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your officially unofficial stats. Leopards have their 5 starters on the floor. Russell, Taylor, Torres, Hernandez, and Cameron. They trap Hernandez in the backcourt. Taylor catch fire 3 off the left corner, won't go. Great block out from Hunter Russell, though. Torres over the top to a cutting Armando Hernandez for an easy one. Pushes that Leopard lead up to 14. Raines pushes the other way. Scarberry across the top of the key. McGeehee into the right corner for Raines. Back up top. Scarberry drives into the lane, cut off by Cameron. Arnold back over to Scarberry. Again, the jump stop in the lane up top. Beatty down the lane. McGeehee baseline jumpers way off the mark, but Beatty underneath there comes away with a miss. Into the lane, and he found a wide open McGeehee. One of the Leopards had fallen down. McGeehee got an easy one. 35-23, Leopards on top. Into the left corner, wide open 3 from Russell, won't drop, but we're going to get a push off from Cameron underneath on the rebound. His first will be the first foul in this third quarter. Just over a minute gone here in the third, still a 12-point Leopard lead. McGeehee sends it over to the right wing. Scarberry behind the McGeehee screen. The shot won't drop. Hernandez comes down with the miss. He'll push it ahead. Taylor right wing, drives into the free throw line, now reverses out. Takes it down, sends it out into the corner. Russell drives the baseline, right back out to Taylor. Sidestep, thought about the 3. Floater down the baseline, won't go, but he'll draw contact, get to shoot free throws. Foul called on Beatty is his first. First here in the quarter on the Panthers, but a couple of free throws coming up for the very first time tonight, either team to shoot free throws, and it'll be Taylor at the line for 2. And he can't get the first one to go. Taylor, second one on the way. That one will go. 36-23, Leopards by 13. 6:25 left here in the third as Beatty brings it up. McGeehee gets it between the circles. Goes back over to Arnold on the left wing around the McGeehee screen, drives all the way into the lane, and Hernandez tied him up. Possession arrow does leave it with the Panthers, but again, quick hands in there from Hernandez.
It sure was.
McGeehee to bring it in on the baseline. Torres towers right in front of him.
A little bit too close, hanging over the line, looks like Torres was.
Out into the corner, Arnold, catch fire, down the baseline, won't go. Cameron skies for a miss. Here comes Hernandez quickly the other way, pushes up the right side. Works around a Torres screen. Skip pass all the way into the left corner for Taylor to Russell left wing. Back up top, Cameron. Drives in, spin move off the glass. No, got his own miss and was fouled on the putback attempt. Cameron will go to the line. Foul called on Scarberry, his first. Second team foul. And we talked about no free throws in the first half, and here we are. 3 and 4 already here in the third quarter. Cameron to shoot 2, and that one won't go. Probably seems like it's been an eternity since they shot free throws. Still a 13-point Leopard lead, 5:53 to go here in the third. Cameron gets ready for his second. And that one's short, but a rebound from Russell, and he gets it blocked from behind by Raines, but out of bounds. The Leopards will still get to hang on to it. Again, big offensive rebound right there from Hunter Russell. Hernandez to inbounds. In the lane for Cameron, a lot of contact, and he'll get two more.
Well, we're making up for all those first half free throws right here, aren't we?
Foul called on Mason McGehee. That's his second. That's now 3 team fouls.
Let's see if we can get a couple to go. Cameron 0 for 2 the first trip. He's a 61% overall free throw shooter for the season.
That one goes.
There's one.
Just needed a little warm up. Pushes it back to 14, matches their biggest lead of the game. See if he can put it to 15 with one here. And 2 for 2 that trip. 38-23 Leopards. 5:45. Arnold into the corner to Raines. Work it back to Scarberry. Quickly back around to McGehee in the right corner. Beatty right wing. Back up top to Raines. Back over to Arnold, and the quick hands of Russell knocks it out of bounds. Clifford back into the ball game. He'll bring it in to Beatty. Works toward the top of the key, comes back to Clifford on the right wing. Back up top, Scarberry looks to drive down. Sends it back out to Beatty between the rings. Beatty on the handle. Clifford on the handle. Raines drives the left side of the lane. Floater too strong. Rebound pulled down by Hernandez. That's his 4th rebound tonight. Quickly ahead, Taylor on the right wing. Comes back to Russell, and then Russell has it stolen away. Quick hustle down the other end. Raines misses the layup, but we're going to get a foul called on the Leopards. And it goes on Hunter Russell. That's his second, just a second team foul, but Raines is going to head to the free throw line for the first free throws of the night for the Harrah Panthers, and he'll knock his down. Cuts the Leopard lead to 14. Torres checks out. Crew Flood back in for the Leopards. Raines' second one on the way, and that one's also good. He's got 10 in the ball game. No, he missed it?
Yep.
I had somebody in my way. I thought based on the reaction, he hit it. Hernandez is trapped, needs some help. All the way to the left side to Russell. Russell gets to the left elbow, now backs out. Comes back to Taylor on the left wing. Taylor drives down, has Beatty all over him, steps through a double team, puts it up with the left hand and in.
Way to find his way through that defense and get to the rack. That was a great move.
16-point Leopard lead. And 20 points on the night now for Creed Taylor. Right wing Beatty goes baseline, jumper too strong. Hernandez with rebound number 5. Again, pushes it ahead. Cameron right down the lane, Main Street, lays it up and in.
Great control there by Cameron on the spin move. I don't know how he does it with that big body.
I don't. He is so good at it, though. But that is a 42-24, 18-point lead by the Leopards. We've got 4:01 left in the third. Timeout, Harrah. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
42-24 Leopards. We are halfway through the third quarter, 4:01 left. And Leopards with their biggest lead of the game of 18, and it's been a little of everything. Nobody shot any free throws till this quarter. Leopards shoot pretty well, and in fact, right at 50% from the field in the first half, 14 of 29. So and you only had 4 turnovers in the first half too. So I think right now they're looking really good. And of course, Taylor is on. Taylor's already got 20 points in the ball game.
Yeah, that's he got 20 quick ones in this game. He's on a tear.
Harrah basketball after the timeout. Arnold on the handle. Raines gets it left wing. Goes into the left corner for Clifford. Back out to Raines on the wing. Up top between the circles for Beatty. Quickly right side Arnold. Drives the baseline. Cut off by Russell. Back over to Raines. He drives into the lane. And a reach-in foul called on the Leopards. And that'll go on Crew Flood. That'll be Flood's third team foul. No free throws yet. Scarberry in the game will bring it in on the baseline. Sends it out to Arnold, right wing. And
flop.
Yeah, whole lot of action that went along there. I mean, Russell picks up his third, unfortunately.
Yeah, he sold it.
He definitely sold it.
I guess there was some contact there. Well, let him have that one, but it was there was some acting.
It was definitely embellished. Arnold up top, the lob underneath for Clifford, but falling out of bounds and then lost.
Blocked.
Yeah, there was Raines lost it inside. Cameron came up with the turnover. And that should have been a reach-in right there. Russell goes all the way down, leaves it for Hernandez. They quickly go back. Russell, that's his corner, and he misses it off the front iron this time. Beatty with the miss for Harrah. Here comes Raines the other way. Takes it down. The jump stop can't get it to go. Hunter Russell with the miss. Hernandez will bring it up. Leopards with the ball and an 18-point lead. Taylor gets it. Goes to Flood, top of the key. The handoff to Cameron. Sends it all the way back to Hernandez. Left side three up and good for Hernandez. 45-24, Leopards by 21 now. Right side Scarberry, back up top Arnold, drives the lane, turnover. Here comes Hernandez the other way to Taylor. Taylor around, left-hander up and in.
Nothing to it.
47-24 Leopards. 9-0 run going right here from back when it was 38-24. Scarberry right wing. Inside, nearly lost it, and we will get a jump ball and possession to the Leopards as Flood reaches in and ties it up. Number 0, Ivan Valenciano will check in for the first time tonight. The junior will replace Hernandez. And then Hunter Russell also gets a breather as Tug Fott returns for the Leopards. A 23-point lead. 2:03 left to go here in the third. Taylor in the backcourt with a basketball. Raines will pick him up back there. Works around to Fott screen, goes the other way actually. Step back three on the way, skips across, no good. Flood fights for a rebound, comes away with it. Yeah, in the lane, Taylor can't get one to go. Raines comes away with it. Stops, gives it to Scarberry right wing. Went around to Flood that flew through the air. That is a Trevino. Lost it going up. Fought with the miss, pushes the other way. Taylor in the lane to spin move in the basket. He's got 24 in the ball game. It's 49-24. Leopards by 25 now. Turnover as Flood comes away with it. And Fought will go to the free throw line as he attacks the rim.
Yeah, aggressive move toward the bucket right there, and got a little bit out of control, but drew the foul.
Fred picked up the foul, decided that Wasserleben rather than really mess his last name up.
You did it perfect, man. Don't shy away from it.
But Fred picks up his first personal. 4th team foul here in the quarter, but Thought steps up, knocks down the free throw. Makes it 50-24 Leopards. Number 11, Zach Howie, the junior, checks in for the first time tonight as well as the Thought misses the second free throw. McGehee comes away with the rebound. Rains the other way. Drives the left side of the lane. Floater skips across, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Valenciano tracks it down. Ahead to Thought. Thought has it stolen away on the miss. Spin move, and there was somebody right behind him to take it. Trevino. Right wing to Scarberry. He runs over Flood, and they're going to get Flood for the blocking foul.
Man.
I mean, I thought Flood was there.
He looked pretty set to me.
And that is the 5th team foul, the 3rd personal foul on Crew Flood. So Scarberry heads to the free throw line. His first trip there tonight, and he'll knock that one down. That stops a, 12-0 run. 50-25.
Nailed both of those.
Over 4 minutes of not scoring in that.
Kind of appeared like there was a concerted effort by Harrah to slow the game down, slow the tempo down. And really they were playing a whole lot better when they were flying around, cutting, playing, they're very agile. They move the ball around well. They cut well. And they kind of went away from that here in this half.
There's Howie for 3. No. Rebound tipped to Trevino, will come away with it. Quickly the other way. The runner in the lane will not go for Clifford. Thought pulls down the miss. He goes to work, sends it out into the corner for Valenciano for 3. That's an air ball. Trevino again into the basket for a rebound. He'll push it the other way. Stops top of the key, sends it over to Beatty. Beatty comes over to Clifford. Clifford over Flood for the 3 at the buzzer. And, Thought from three-quarter court at least hit the basketboard with it. But it'll be 50-26, Leopards by 24 at the end of 3. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
50-26. Leopards with a 24-point lead. Valenciano, Russell, Hernandez, Taylor, and Fott on the floor. Kind of an odd pairing out there. When you got a 24-point lead, I guess you can do what you want. Trevino on the handle. Beatty between the circles. Back to Trevino right wing. Looks inside at Clifford. Thought nearly comes away with a steal, and I think he will finally get the jump ball. No, they'll get the timeout from Harrah before that can happen. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here for this one. I think we talked a little earlier about some of the games that happened earlier today. But going back to that girls bracket, since we know what it is now with the Leopardettes coming up with the win in overtime over Cash, the Lindsay Leopardettes will take on the Harrah Lady Panthers at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. In the winners bracket, Duncan and Cash girls will play the 12:40 game in the losers bracket. On the winners bracket side, on the other side of the bracket, Chickasha Pauls Valley girls will be at 3:20, and Sulphur and Plainview girls will start the day off at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Talk about the boys' side here coming up at the next break, but Leopardettes had an exciting 3-point win in overtime.
It sure was. It was a low-scoring affair, but, man, it was so exciting.
Clifford out of the timeout to inbound for Harrah. Finally lobs it up top. Taylor nearly had a steal.
Jump ball.
Trevino gets it out into the right corner, goes back to Beatty in the lane. Thought if he'd have just stayed straight up, would have probably got by with that one, but comes down and picks up his first personal. Just the first team foul here in the fourth quarter, but they'll call it on the shot, and Aiden Beatty will go to the line for the first time tonight. 17-5, the Leopards outscored Harrah in that third quarter. Beatty knocks down free throw number one, makes it 50-27. And the fresh second one's off the front of the rim. Valenciano tips the rebound. Hernandez comes away with it. Hernandez will run the offense. Out into the corner, Valenciano back to Taylor, top of the key. Surveys, gets to the free throw line. The floater with the left hand, no. Rebound is pulled down by Hudson. Trapped in the backcourt. Beatty finally gets across the timeline with it. Wide open in the right corner, Trevino for three. It won't go. Rebound is loose on the floor. Tracked down by Clifford. Again, back in the right corner. This time it's Beatty for three. That won't go. Fought with the miss. Ahead to Valenciano in transition. Perfect pass. Valenciano with an easy one. And a quick timeout here to get subs into the ball game. 6:49 left in the game. Cameron is going to return for the Leopards. Raines, Scarberry, and Arnold all return for the Panthers. Scarberry pushes it up, flips it to Raines behind him, goes into the right corner. Clifford catch fire three is up and good.
Got that one to go.
Yeah, never even thought twice about firing that one up. 52-30, Leopards still with the lead. Taylor backs up between the circles, goes underneath. What a pass. And Thought goes right back to the rack. Got his own miss, then lost it out of bounds, or did we get a reach in?
Looks like it knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, I didn't know if he would say he lost it or if they knocked it out, but good hustle underneath there from Thought. Flood checks back in along with Dodson. Lob all the way up top. Dodson gives it to Cameron. Cameron to the right elbow. Spin move in the lane. Got his man in the air. Count the basket in the and one. Again, how he does that.
The control is crazy to me right there because he does the spin move. There's a hesitation and then the step through. And, I mean, I would have walked all day trying something like that. Even when I was actually athletic back in the old days.
14 points in the game for Cameron. Make it 15 as he completes the three-point play. 55-30. We got another timeout. Again, we're going to get subs in the game as Beatty returns. Raines will walk it up, gives it across to Arnold. Scarberry out near half court, goes back over to Arnold. Beatty gets it back between the circles. Raines left side, back to Scarberry, quickly to Clifford. Right side Arnold, looks to drive in, can't get around Dodson. Skip pass over to Beatty. Raines drives in, gives it back to Beatty in the corner, and again they quickly work it around the top of the key to Clifford. Raines down Main Street. The reverse layup won't go. Clifford pulls down the miss, and then he is fouled. Nope, they called the jump ball. Possession Harrah Leopards. So they'll go as a turnover. That's number 16 for the Panthers. 5:40 left in the ball game. Beatty, a little shove there on Hernandez. They don't get it. Hernandez gets it back from Cameron. Works out here on the left wing, goes around to Flood screen, comes right back to Flood. Flood in the lane, off the bottom of the bottom of the rim, but Hernandez was there to clean it up for him. 57-30 Leopards. 27 points, their biggest lead. Arnold into the corner for Beatty. Down the baseline, jump stops in the lane. Clifford straight away for three off the front of the rim. And Hernandez, another rebound. That's number 7 for him. And then they turn it over at the other end of the floor. And they're going to say Taylor the last to touch that one. Panther basketball. That may be a 57-30 call.
Yeah.
4:53 left to go in the ball game. Arnold right wing goes to work on Dodson. Pushes him to the baseline. In the lane, stolen away. Hernandez with the steal. Right down the lane, missed it. Flood's there to clean it up, though. The rebound and the putback from Crew Flood. His first points of the game. Makes it a 29-point Leopard lead.
Ooh, looks like we got wholesale subs coming in here.
Scarberry gets the miss on the shot from Arnold. Left side, Scarberry. Comes back to Arnold. Arnold then the reverse layup won't go. Cameron with the miss. Another spin move in the lane, and it's good for Cameron. 61-30 Leopards, 3:56 left to go. And again, the wholesale subs in. Thought returns, Valenciano returns, Howie returns. In for the first time, number 15, Reed Dorman, the sophomore. And who am I missing?
Dutton
number
Taylor.
32, Dutton Taylor, the senior.
Good to get all these guys some valuable minutes here.
Number 23, Chance Manick, the 5'7 sophomore, returns for Harrah. Number 15 is Jonah Jordan, who checks in for the first time. Trevino can't get away from Thought. Jordan on the handle right wing, works on Howie. Flips it behind him, and now Trevino top of the key. Sets it over to the left side. Hudson drives the lane, gets to the left elbow, jumper
Got
up
it.
and good.
Nice shot.
That's Fred Wasserleben with the basket. Thought left side, drives into the lane, sends it to Dorman, right wing three, got it! Reed Dorman for three. (64-32). Trevino's three's way off the mark, but Fred comes up with it and then gets fouled. Foul called on Dutton Taylor, his first, just the second team foul.
Tough one right there is he actually put his shoulder into Dutton.
Oh, there's a turnover in the backcourt. Valenciano doing his best to try to track it down, and they're going to say that I guess Valenciano touched it, so it's no longer a backcourt.
I guess so. I
didn't. Trevino left side three on the way again doesn't go, and rebound pulled down Valenciano. Races down the lane and traveled with it. 8 turnovers on the Leopards now. 2:20 left in the ball game. 64-32 Leopards by 32. Backdoor cut in there from Manick. Sends it out into the corner to Jordan. Wasserleben down the lane. The floater up and good. He's got 6. 64-34. Howie. Trying to avoid the trap. Gets a screen from Thought. Dorman. Left wing. Picks up his dribble. Gives it back to Howie. Howie on the left wing. Goes baseline. Goes around to Taylor's screen and threw it out of bounds. Wanted to come back to Taylor.
Yep.
But never got a good enough handle on it to get that in there.
I was really hoping Zach would just carry on, try to take that thing to the rack.
A minute and a half to go in the ball game. 30-point Leopard lead. Up top, Manick. Trevino, right wing, wide open three.
Got one to go finally.
Working on that one.
He'd been working on it for a while. Went 0 for 4 there. Finally found one.
Thought gets it from Howie on the left wing. Goes to work. Gets to the elbow. Dumps it down to Taylor out in the right corner. Back out to Thought. As we hit a minute ago, Howie turned down to 3. Lobs to Thought between the circles. He'll fire the 3 off the back iron. Dutton Taylor the rebound, and he gets mugged.
Wow, my
going
goodness.
back up. Connor Hudson was going to make absolutely sure he was going to get that off, and he didn't even get the foul called on him. The foul was called on Chance Manick. It's only the second team foul, but a couple of free throws coming up here from Dutton Taylor. And that one won't go. Second free throw from Taylor on the way. That one doesn't go either, but Thought pulls down the offensive board. Howie between the circles. Waits on a Thought screen. Works to the right wing. Goes into the corner from Dorman. Back to Howie. The handoff to Dorman. Back to Howie in the corner. They're working on that right side. Tried to lob it into Taylor. Taylor got it. The turnaround didn't go, but there's Dorman right underneath to grab it and put it in. 66-37. Leopards. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. Baseline jumper is well short by Jordan. The rebound knocked out of bounds by the Leopards, though. With 9.8 left on the clock, the Leopards are going to finish 10-0 here tonight.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Wasserleben can't hit the reverse layup. Leopards can't come up with the rebound, though. Is at the buzzer, a long 3 from Manick is off the mark, and it'll be a 66-37 win for the Lindsay Leopards, a 29-point victory. A game that really was close early.
It was.
Leopards had it by 12 at halftime, but that 17-5 third quarter really opened it up, and they finished 66-37 to win. Again, 10-0 now on the season for the Leopards. Harrah drops to 1-8. And so we talk about the boys bracket. The Leopards will take on, Chickasha, team we've seen before. And we'll do that at 7:20 tomorrow night, right after the girls' game. And Harrah will take on Duncan at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The other two boys' games tomorrow will be Sulphur and Cache. That game at 4:40 in the winners bracket. Plainview and Pauls Valley boys will play at 11:20 on the side of the losers bracket. With that, we're going to step aside. We will figure up our officially unofficial stats to wrap this one up and finish up day one of the Charles K. Hately Classic right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
Back to wrap it up from Leopard Arena, and again, day one of the Charles K. Hately Classic. And we'll give you our officially unofficial final stats. And we'll start with the Harrah Panthers. Nobody in double figures. Parker Raines finishes the night with 9 points for the Panthers. 6 points from Jackson Scarberry. Then 4 points from Braden Arnold. And then 3 points apiece from Aiden Beatty, Bryson Clifford, Mason McGehee, and Kingston Trevino. That rounds out the scoring for the Panthers. I had them 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Leopards had 3 players in double figures, and they start with Creed Taylor. 17 at halftime. He finishes with 24 in the ball game. Isaac Cameron finished with 17 points tonight, and then Armando Hernandez finished with 11 on the night. So those 3 in double figures for the Leopards. 5 from Reed Dorman there in that fourth quarter off the bench. And then 2 points apiece from Ivan Valenciano, Crew Flood, and Hunter Russell and Gus Torres. And a free throw from Tug Fott rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. They were 5 of 11 from the charity stripe. 29-17, the Leopards out-rebound the Panthers by 12. And in the turnover battle, it was 16-9. Harrah with the 16 turnovers, the Leopards with 9. With that, we'll talk about shooting numbers with Andrew.
Yes, sir. Team shooting, starting with Harrah boys. They went from 2-point range, 9 of 25 for 36%. From 3-point range, 5 of 21, 24%. There were 4 of 6 from the charity stripe for a solid 67%. And overall, from the field, 13 of 46, just 28%. Not a great shooting night for Harrah tonight. On the flip side, for the Lindsay boys, they were 20 of 35 from 2-point range, giving them 57%. Pretty solid job there. 7 of 22 from 3-point for 32%. They went 5 of 11 from the free throw line for 45%. Excuse me. And overall from the field, 27 of 57 shots for a grand total of 47%. Field goals for the night. So pretty solid shooting night. Just a solid night all the way around for the Leopards. Not a real intense game. Thought it was going to be there at the start. Harrah coming out very agile, lots of cutting, lots of passing, kind of matching us there for the first quarter or so, maybe a little bit more. But Leopards finally just kind of taking the thing over, and much of that credit due to Creed Taylor going on a tear. What he wind up with?
24 points.
24 points. Isaac, what do you have, 17 or so?
Isaac had 17,
yeah,
and
so,
Hernandez with 11.
Man, those guys just really got her done. Creed kind of just imposing his will there for a little while. But good job by the whole team. Thankful to always to get some good solid minutes for the backups. We've got a good set of backups. I'm happy to see them come in and get some meaningful minutes and putting up some shots and making some points. So great job there.
Well, and so the Leopards again will finish 10-0 now, and they'll take on a foe that they actually played the very first game of the season. They had to take on a Chickasha. And that's who they will meet tomorrow night after the girls' game. The girls' game scheduled for 6 o'clock. The boys' game scheduled for 7:20 immediately after that. But I was going to look real quick and see that Chickasha boys' team is currently 7-3. So after the loss to the Leopards, they've picked up only 2 other losses and 7 wins. So probably a little different Chickasha team than we saw back in the 1st of December.
Yeah, I would bet so. I do have a homework assignment for you, though.
Uh-oh.
I think it was a few weeks ago when we were – I think it was when we were 7-0. You did a little bit of digging, and you went back and figured out When was the last time we had a 7-0 start?
Right.
Well, let's try that again with a 10-0 start. I bet you
Well,
got to go back a ways, man.
Yeah, I started saying, I see what I was looking at only went back to 2013, so it may take some real digging to figure out how far back we got to go to find a 10-0 start. You're right. So, again, the Leopardettes with a big win tonight as well. In overtime, 40-37, they defeated Cache. So a win-win night for the Leopards and Leopardettes, and that means we get to come back here tomorrow night and do it all over again. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. A big thank you to the American Exchange Bank as well for being our presenting sponsor. I think we had a bevy of people running the camera tonight. I don't know how many different people we had running the camera, so I'm going to just say thank you to all the camera operators. Zadie Scruggs on the live stream, Jason Wallenberg handling the things down at the station for us. A big thank you to Glenn Shoemake as well. As he, again, continues to struggle with health. Please continue to remember Glenn in your prayers. We'd sure like to see him get back with us. And then, of course, for CC Line and Paige Sutherland. And remember, you can always come back to KBLPlive and watch a static stream of the games tomorrow, even though we won't be broadcasting those. All of the games will be here on KBLPlive, and you can watch everything right up into the Leopards and Leopardettes games tomorrow night. So with that, we're going to have a special guest on here. Haley stood me up the other night. She was supposed to do this Tuesday night, and she didn't do it. But this is not her first. I found this is not her first time to be a star on KBLP. She actually sang Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star when she was 2 years old on KBLP. So Haley Jones is going to send us out tonight on night one of the Charles K. Haley Classic, and we get ready to get out of here. My name is Greg Peary, and for all of us at KBLP, until we see you tomorrow night,
remember, always be a good sport.
She did it.
Yay!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773. Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!